I used to be somebody before that freak Caillou sent his army south and ruined everything. We had a nice racket going on in the land of the Freelords, or what the rest of the Flaness calls the Bandit Kingdoms. We had a territory we ran, and we hustled and stole what we could from who we could. Sure, we fought amongst ourselves, and I'd just as soon stick my dagger into someone from the Freelords as anywhere else. But we always banded together when an outside force threatened all of our businesses. But all that changed when Ayus came a-calling. Half of the Freelords joined forces with Ayus to save their skins, and the other half got wiped out or sent packing to the other lands, or down into the rift. I was no hero, and neither were any of my mates. So after the massacre of Steelbone Meadows, we did what any guys in our situation would have done. We hightailed it out of there. The only problem is that everywhere we went, there were old enemies waiting. After finally getting corralled by the Ernst soldiers, I was left to rot in a dungeon, waiting for them to decide what to do with me. The way the guards look at us, I don't think we're gonna like what it is they have in store.
Me, you know what I mean? Like if I could just,
that would
just
be
like
cool.
stay 30
And we're
until I was
live.
80 and then
Oh, hey.
I think we'd all like to be Jairus in our 80s or
yeah.
today. Really.
Now we can't leave
Right?
the poor people who tuned into that hanging. So what we're talking about is living long.
Yeah.
Living forever. That's my
Yeah.
plan.
Okay, so who wants to sing the Queen song for me now? Who wants to live?
I don't know that.
forever?
Oh, you know what? Queen is hard to sing, guys.
Forever is ours today.
I
Who has forever anyway?
Yes.
I don't know
Now-
that one.
Well, that's because you're
Waving
not
up.
a fan of Highlander, and that's your problem.
That's true. Although
See,
I
if you'd
did
been a
work at
fan
a
of
restaurant.
Highlander,
Hey
you'd
there,
have
Lee
known.
Kim. Good to
What's
see you
happening,
as
Lee Kim?
always.
What's up, Lee?
I did work at a restaurant where the owners both looked like the guy from Highlander TV show.
Adrian Paul.
I don't
Both
know,
of them?
maybe.
Wait,
yeah, they
were
both did. They
brothers? I'm
looked,
picturing like a husband and wife.
Yeah,
no,
because
they were brothers. They were brothers. They looked just that would be funnier if had husband and wife though.
now also too, wasn't there in the Highlander TV series? Didn't Adrian Paul leave, so they brought in another actor to continue it on for like the last
No.
season or some shit?
No, the last season he wasn't in very much of it, and
You're
like
thinking of
the
Menudo.
and like a few of the supporting characters, basically Mythos and the Watcher guy, and I think Amanda even basically carried the show there for the last season, and then he was in for like the last episode. So
Mm.
I actually own them all on VHS.
Wow.
There you go.
All the seasons.
See, Adam, Michael's way cooler than you right
I
now.
guess so. Join us here every Tuesday night for Highlander Talk.
All
So
right.
far, it's owning Highlander VHSs.
I tell you what, we lost 2 viewers just talking about Highlander. We were.
You know what? That's fair, though.
Yeah,
That's fair.
it is. It
We
is, I
can't-
guess.
We can't blame them for that.
Oh, I just thought you meant it was fair because we don't want non-Highlander fans on the channel.
No, I get it. I'm ready to click off, too.
My body is here. My mind is where.
There you go.
know.
So anyway, hello and welcome to Return to the Bandit Kingdoms. Thank you.
Highlander edition.
Yes, Highlander edition.
Ooh,
No,
that'd be
no,
fun.
we do not talk about Highlander 2. We do not talk about Highlander 2, Lee Kim.
Oh my
So-
god.
So
The remake of Highlander 2 is a little bit better, but yeah, no, it's still no.
I don't.
So
Anyway, we're doing what now?
yeah, we're getting ready to play. So hello and welcome everyone to Return to the Bandit Kingdoms episode. Is it 37?
37, yeah.
37. Wow, time does fly. Is right. And let's. I of course am Will DM, your wonderful dungeon master for this sparkling event, and these are the players down below. So we're gonna mix it up a little bit, and we're gonna start off with Jarrus. Didn't see that coming, did you?
What?
I know.
So I'm Jarrus. I play Rahly, who has another alter ego of Morgan. So I play both those son of a guns. And I'm not really sure where he is or what's going on. We'll find out together.
That's because you were saving those kids from that burned building last week.
But
yeah.
That sounds like something I would do.
That does
It
sound
is.
like
It
in
is.
real life.
and he didn't singe any of his chin whiskers doing it. That's a real man. I'm just going to point that
There
out.
you go.
Yeah. Okay.
Cold here, man.
Yeah. All right, Michael, go ahead. Tell everybody who you are.
I am Michael, and I am playing Ash, who's a cleric. So kind of rather a dark side as well. And yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Excellent. All right. So, Steve, go ahead.
Hello, I'm Steve. I'm playing Wyndon. And we've been smuggled into a camp full of danger, of course, and we might be getting out of it just to find more danger, since that's how Wyndon's life is now.
Long roller coaster.
Yep.
And last but not least, the producer there, Adam. Why don't you go ahead and tell everybody who you are?
Hey, everybody, I'm Adam. I'd like to start off by saying, hey, Frank Creed, good to see you on board here tonight.
Hey, Frank!
Yeah, so I'm playing Talon Ravengard, the warlock, who is the reincarnated version of the deceased Silverwolf the Ranger.
There's a conundrum. Is he really deceased anymore?
I don't know. I don't know how any of this works.
Yeah.
It's like when people start time traveling and then it just doesn't make sense anymore. Like I kind of feel like that's where we are.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. We just mix in magic and say, yep, that's how it works.
Yeah.
So
He's kind of back, although he's not entirely the same person because now he's, he's employed, I guess, by the Raven Queen to do her bidding.
I think the word you're looking for is servant.
Servant, yeah, because he doesn't get paid for it, I suppose.
Servant of the Raven Queen.
Yeah.
She's not that bad of an employer. She's got a dental.
Yeah,
You know.
I mean, that's all.
So how does that work? Is Talon like a month old and just an adult, or does we get weird with the timeline and he lived a whole life up until this point and another?
That's a great question.
Plane.
Yeah, it's a great question, and I'll go ahead and I'll give it to you out of game. Essentially, what it is that his body is a naturally aged Shatterkai that is whoever the person that was this Shatterkai gave up their soul so that it could be implanted with the Silverwolf soul. So another servant of the Raven Queen gave up a physical host so that Silverwolf could embody it. So now, as cool as that sounds, let's think about it. The really cool badasses, she doesn't pull their souls out of it. So this is like a janitor.
Well, yeah, so you're right. But she's created a new badass.
Right? So it's like, okay,
Yeah.
well, we'll just take this underperforming dude and we're going to put this other
Let's
guy
give
in
him
there.
a cooler soul.
Kind of like a punishment or something if you look at it like that.
Badassery comes from within.
Yeah. If any of you go and you check out his hands, not a callus on him. They're very smooth. Hasn't really worked a hard day in his life. So just letting you know.
So not a lot of wear and tear is what you're trying to say.
Yeah. But before I get into before I get into the recap, I wanted to say this last weekend was the Genghis Khan 42, which is the longest and largest running gaming convention in the Denver metro area here in Colorado. And I ran a couple of Return to the Bandit Kingdom events there. And I wanted to give now the events that took place in that adventure. I'm not going to really say anything about that. They are canon. And actually you guys will run into some of that, and when it actually happens after the fact, I'll say, hey, this was thanks to so and so.
You should have streamed it.
Yeah, well, I should have, huh? Yeah, well, there's always next year. So I'll fly you out for that. All right. you know how to operate a camera, right? I've seen some video of that. Yeah. But
it's the only thing I know how to do.
But at the con, there were some lovely players that were at the table, and I wanted to give a shout out and thank you for participating to Kylie, Eric, Keon, Alex, Nick, Verona, and Grace. Thank you guys for sitting in on those games. That was it was a lot of fun. I had enjoyed it immensely, and I'm thinking maybe I might just end up doing something similar to that again next year. We'll see how it works out. So, and Lee Kim. All right, I know my boy Lee Kim's going to know this. I met Jeff D. at the convention. So, anybody who knows who Jeff D is, just go ahead and mark it into the chat, just so I can be impressed. Anybody, anytime now, just go ahead and just put it in there.
This is the exact same reaction that we gave when Will told us this. However, he could see our confused faces, where we can only imagine yours.
Yeah. Well, hey, but you know what? It's for me. It's like when I went to San Diego Comic-Con that one time, and because I don't get starstruck by meeting people, but there's a very few,
unless they're
Jeff D. That's easy.
Unless they're Jeff D. Yeah. I mean, come on now. Yeah, see, look at Lee. He's an artist, right?
A D&D artist. He did qualify.
Yes, that is true. No, I met Stan Sakai, who does Usagi Yojimbo. If you're comic book guys, somebody might know that. But it's like I don't get tongue-tied around people. And I was totally just dumbfounded. I was just standing there like, I like your work. Okay, all right. And then I did. There's nothing I could say. It was terrible. It's absolutely terrible. But anyway, enough of me being embarrassed about myself. Let's go ahead and jump into the recap. Yeah, for now. Yeah. I'm sure all you gotta do is wait a couple of minutes.
Wait for it.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. So let's go ahead and we'll do the recap. So the Press Ganged Opportunists. Yes, first edition D&D artist. And did a lot of villains and vigilante art too, and he's done a lot of art. But anyway, so the Press Ganged Opportunists had been, after being hogtied into now working with for Krasner and the Iusians, were sent on their way with a guide and a bunch of other soulless individuals and Morty the Immortal and what have you. And they were being sent to the port city of Alhaster in Red Hand. And there they were going to basically meet up with Prince Zeech. And Krasner had a good line on information that supposedly that stockpile of souls that the Ernstians were sitting on now was going to be moved. And so they want to intercept that. So as they're making their way across the plains and what have you, not an awful lot comes of it. They do realize that there is a doppelganger in their midst, and surprisingly don't kill him, but decide to use them for their own gain by feeding false information. Or were you guys just being nice there? I don't yeah.
No,
probably not. What? Well, I wasn't paying attention.
But anyway, so they noticed that there was a large group of somebody, some kind of way, moving across the plains not too far from them. They saw the big old dust cloud, all these different things, and they went over and they investigated. And it turns out that this was a large group of hobgoblins. These are part of Chief Olgin's guys, who Chief Olgin has unified all the hobgoblins that used to be in the Horn Society.
But now apparently just chills on his couch and doesn't go out because.
Well, why is he going to go out to do something like
this?
To
be brutally murdered by me.
I know exactly. We just can't have that yet. So then these hobgoblins are escorting what seemed to be, well, they're in disguise to be slaves, but the party of Ash, Talon, and Wyndon went up there. This is where Talon had the realization that he was actually Silverwolf, because all his memories came flooding back to him once he saw the banner of Chief Vulcan. And they went in and they talked to a couple of Nerulians. They're a bunch of Neural followers. So good old Ash.
And Ash just knows a thing or two about that religion, so it's able to fit right in.
Right. And they were able to go in and rub elbows with these people for a little while. Then they stayed the night at the insistence of the Nerulians. And in the morning, it seems, because Juliana, who is the high priestess, she's one of the old Horn Society high priestesses, told them that they had to stay here. She was going to talk to Neural and see if everything was on the up and up with them, especially Ash. But she had actually heard of Ash, the gifted one from Rook Roost. And turns out in the morning, they were, Neural had told Juliana that essentially she was supposed to aid them as much as she could and not to interfere with their plans. So they were given, did they give you guys horses? I don't think they gave you.
No, we had horses
We already
still.
had some.
Yeah, that's right.
We wound up having to leave them anyway.
Well, eventually. So they gave them some food, sent them on their way, but it was a gang of Nerulians, ex-Horn Society people, being escorted by these hobgoblins that are supposedly working for IUs, and they're not. And you guys did find out what was going on with them, because I think Juliana told you, didn't she?
She did.
Yeah, they were going down to, it appears that good old Prince Zeech, who finds himself in a pickle, not liking to have to bow down to the Iusians and being surrounded by all his enemies, is setting up a safe haven and bringing all those disenfranchised Horn Society folk down to his place. But it's all supposed to be hush-hush. No one's supposed to know. During that, Rahly / Morgan actually stayed back with the other individuals that they were riding along with. In particular, he wanted to keep an eye on Dartenganger to make sure that no funny business happened while the guys went and investigated this sort of thing. So after they left the Nerulians and went back to find their friends and find Rahly / Morgan, they found an abandoned camp, a couple of dead horses, holes everywhere, which are very similar to the holes that they had seen before on the plains. And they were able to dig down into one of these holes, and they were kind of forced into it because a blizzard was starting to come in, and the Bandit kingdoms, especially in the winter, while it's not necessarily terribly cold all the time, it is known to have howling blizzards that will pass through from time to time. And it was one of these blizzards that was coming through. So they left their horses up topside, hoping that they'll be able to brave the storm, and went down into this hole. And this is where we're picking up the adventure tonight. So you guys have gone down into this hole. Like I said, once you cleared out the dirt that was there. Well, actually, this one was left open, if I remember correctly, right? Yes.
Yeah, it was wide open.
Yeah. So you guys dropped down into this hole, and it was roughly 6 feet tall and 6 foot in diameter. It was sizable enough for you to actually walk through. And
couldn't fit the horses down, though.
Nope, couldn't fit the horses down, though. But so that's what we're picking up. So you guys are all in this tunnel. The snow is starting to, like the wind is really cold. It's blowing now, and snow's starting to actually come down in through this hole on the top. So I guess the first thing I'm going to ask is who's seeing what and how? I know Talon can see in the dark.
Yeah.
I light a torch.
Okay.
There you go.
Actually, no, I cast light on a coin, which I hold in my hand, but can stick in my pocket if I need to put it away.
Okay. So when you cast the light onto the coin, there is, and you look, the tunnel goes in two directions. We'll just say right and left for the shits, or north and south. I don't know. We'll say north and south. There we go. So it's going north and south. Now, the south direction, it goes like 10 feet, and you can see, well, we'll say more than that. You can see like 20 feet down this part of the tunnel, and it connects to one of those other holes were. And there's a mound of dirt there because like how they would dig and it would like close up the hole. And I need all of you guys to roll me some perception checks.
Okay. Oh,
7.
And on it.
Oh gosh.
Well, yeah,
we did
great there. Yeah.
Holy.
Yeah. This is our first time in a hole, to be fair.
It is. Okay.
Not impressed with the situation whatsoever.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so much for the obvious way of doing it. So, is it Rahly or is it going to be Morgan right now?
Let's find out.
By the way, Lee Kim rolled a 21.
No, he's just waking up, right?
Yes.
He got knocked out, or
Yeah. So essentially, what's going to end up happening here is because your friends are terrible at these rolls, they're not
You're going
noticing.
to have to find us and save us.
Yeah, they're not noticing this hand sticking out of this pile of dirt.
We are not the rescue party, and I figure anybody who's been buried is responsible for getting themselves out, or whatever happens. That's fine.
Yep.
He's Rahly.
He's Rahly? Okay. Rahly, you hear muffled voices, and you can tell that you're like covered in something, but the way that you're kind of like, because you're kind of like on your back, and so kind of like how your head is, you're kind of like, there's kind of like an air pocket to where your face is, but you can tell that you're like covered in something. It's just holding you down. You can feel the weight, but you can tell that your right hand does seem to be free. And
Okay, then he's just gonna start yelling. Hello, my name's Rahly. I'm hurt. I'm trapped. I'm scared. I have money.
Okay, so now you guys hear.
It's probably just the wind. We should continue on.
It could be a source of what caused this. We should check it out, but be prepared to kill whatever we find.
It is coming from behind you, and you notice now that there is this, in that pile of dirt, there is a hand that's sticking up.
Do I recognize it as Raleigh's hand?
Yeah, because he's got some pretty distinct,
He
elegant
wears
hands.
rings.
Yeah.
Okay, then I move up to the pile of dirt and I yell out, Rahly, dig yourself out, and then you will be in the service of Nerul.
Oh, no doubt. That's part.
Hurry,
That's part.
dig yourself out, dig yourself out. Then I begin to chant something in infernal to encourage him to dig.
I'm gonna try to dig. I feel inspired. Teach a man to fish and whatnot.
No doubt, because you remember that's what back in the day. That's what Three Toes was trying to do. That's what ended up killing him.
Oh yeah, no, he wouldn't remember any of that. But he's just being encouraged, and he knows he's not alone now, so he's just gonna kind of thrash it out a little bit.
Let's get this. Let's get us an athletics check here. Let's see what we got going on.
All right. Bum-ba-bum.
Okay, so he starts jiggling.
He got Three Toes' roll.
Yeah. So
I'll try. I mean, I'm not much for digging, but I'll try to help out.
Yeah, I'll help too.
yeah, all it takes is some.
I continue
extra
to
hands.
encourage him to dig himself out because only then can he achieve his true greatness.
Well, are you Are you gonna?
That kind of the aid action?
Yeah,
my encouragement should, yes.
Are you gonna yell at, Are you gonna yell at Talon and Wyndon for interrupting the ritual?
Oh yeah, I'll tell him there. You know, he's one of my acolytes. If he fails at this task, he'll be dead. Remember Three Toes?
I don't remember Three Toes.
You don't, but Wyndon does.
Well,
Silverwolf might.
Actually, yeah.
I don't think he's really all that. He's not trying to be an acolyte of Nehru. He just wants to get out of being buried.
I feel like the longer that this takes to accomplish, the worse it'll be for us. I think we need to help him out of here, so whatever made these holes will not surprise us as we stand here watching this imbecile trying to get out of the dirt.
That's just wrong. Where's the Rahly love? That's all I gotta say. Where's it at?
I was the one who wanted to say, the first one who wanted to go in there and save Rahly. I just don't want to watch him trying to struggle out of this dirt for 3 days.
There you go. So
it's just like a lot of like his hand kind of flipping like this, trying to like dig.
Yes. So with
he's
their
not even in danger. I don't know what the problem is.
With their assistance, it's fairly easy to get out from under the dirt. So you're there, and so this is what you know happened. You guys were all camping. Now this is so, and then you can tell this to your comrades however you choose. You guys were camping, chilling out. The horses started to get a little uneasy, and then the next thing you know, the earth all around you guys erupts as these giant bugs come leaping out from underneath, and they grab. You could tell that when they came up, they had been like locating, because they came right underneath people even, and they just grabbed them in their great big pincers, and they pulled them under the dirt. Well, Rahly / Morgan, whoever was in charge at that time, one tried to get you. You were able to kill one, and then another one popped up, tried grabbing you with its pincers. It grabbed a hold of your coat, and it pulled it off, and you went stumbling forward, and you fell through one of the other holes down into one of the tunnels below, and a partial collapse happened then and buried you. So you do know that from the chaos that you saw, they were killing the horses, chopping them up, and taking people away. You're not sure who actually all got taken, but you do know quite a few people were taken and taken down into these tunnels by these great big bug things.
All right. So for the sake of brevity, I relay all that, but when I get to the part where and then one of the fuckers came after me, so I cut him in half with my piece of the sun sword here, and then another one. But luckily, I was able to slip. Oh, guys, they have my coat. We're gonna have to go after them. They have my coat and possibly prisoners, but more importantly, my coat. We've gotta kill these fucking bugs. Yeah. And get my coat back. I think we're all in agreement. That's the most important thing right now.
Pretty important.
What is the significance of this coat?
You people are the fucking worst. I tell you, it's the most beautiful painting I've ever seen in my entire. The brush strokes, the use of color. You can feel every ounce of pain that artist felt. They transferred it to the canvas. It's heartbreaking and tragic and beautiful, and it's completely lost on you, you asshole.
It does cause me physical pain to look at, yes.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it seems like the bugs have taken away almost all of our potential problems here, at least in the short term.
Yes, I agree.
However, the problem is long term. I don't know how Crassus is going to react to his guys just being gone when we were there.
Well, now, I mean, he sent people who were kidnapped by bugs. He should have sent better people if he wanted them to return. However, we also learned that these magical circlets are nothing but anti-scrying magic.
Well, magically anyway. We still are the jury's out on the whole
And
mechanical.
I really want to do a test on one of our companions to see what happens.
Yes, that is fair.
That's better them than me. Am I right?
Yes,
Am
you
I
are
cold?
right. Yes.
I know the lack of concern for your wardrobe is appalling.
Art is lost on these.
I'm sorry, you have a
Neanderthals.
coat that's what's special about your coat?
Yeah, we should at least try to get one of them rescued. If only-
Yeah.
Maybe the man Trent.
Yeah, he's been with us for a while, and they could rescue that Morty fellow.
Morty?
I mean,
He was pretty,
I think if
he's
anyone
pretty
we should,
charming.
if there's anyone we should leave behind, it is him. This is an Iusian who cannot be killed.
No. He's kind of like a pet that grows on you. You wouldn't leave your pet behind, would you?
If he was an Iusian who could not be killed, then of course.
that'd be a weird pet. I'm just saying.
It's like Stephen King's Iusian Pet Cemetery.
I like it.
So, are any of us adept at all at tracking? I know I'm not.
I used to be.
No.
Cool. All right.
Oh, I still have. I might be able to do this.
Don't you have any wizardly spells you could just use to help us track?
He's talking to you, Wyndham.
I know.
He knows. I got a 50. I am still proficient in survival. I guess I didn't change my.
Yeah, which makes sense.
Yeah, I kept things, a lot of them the same. So
Yeah, it's and to
now
tell you,
my wisdom went down quite a bit, but I'm still.
yeah, you're able to pick out the tracks pretty good, pretty easily after you figure out what they are. Not being like, if anybody else were to look, essentially what they look like are just like somebody with like poles were just sticking like holes in the ground. Because when you guys look, there's like different size holes in the ground, but you surmise, wait a minute, that's their feet. You know, they're not like animals. They don't have paws or whatnot. They kind of like have like just these like sticky like you know, appendages sort of thing.
They must be wearing high-heeled shoes.
Exactly, as if they were walking on their heels in high-heeled shoes, sort of thing. Got it.
They just want to look stylish.
That's all.
Nothing wrong with that.
Some weird dirt bugs wearing their evening best.
Yeah.
I believe they went in this direction.
Which is north.
But I figured it was north because that's where we originally saw those things. So, and I'll start heading off in that direction. And
Okay.
Assuming Ash keeps his coin light out, I will, be able to see.
Yeah, I mean, unless I have a reason to put it away, I'll keep it out for now.
how much light does that create? I'd like to stay like ahead, like
Same as a
outside that light.
torch. It's the same as a torch.
So 60, 30, and
60 and
Yeah, I'd at least like to stay in the dimmer light. So about
Yeah,
30 feet ahead or so, 35 feet ahead.
Yeah, you could totally do that. That's not a problem. So you start tracking your way through.
Mm-hmm.
You're going through the tunnel, and not too long. Maybe like within the first 5 minutes, you notice like some odds and ends stuff laying on the ground, like a shoe. And then you go a little bit further, and
hey, did you guys see this shoe?
there's then there's a dagger, and it's kind of reminiscent of before when you guys were up above and you saw just like you just came across some stuff that was just like laying on the ground. It just has been tossed aside, and it appears if there was any doubt if you were on the right track, you're starting to follow. It's sort of like
If I see any like pants and then some undergarments, I'm turning around and going the other direction. 'Cause that's not my scene.
Well, if you see the sock on the doorknob, you just walk on by, just go to the library. You don't need to stop at your room right now.
Yeah, you just go hang out for a little while. So
Time to kill.
there you go. So after now, the size of the tunnel varies, but it never really gets any smaller than that initial tunnel that you came into. The one that is essentially 6 feet tall. Plenty of room for you guys to walk single file for the most part. Okay. It does get a little bit bigger at times, but then it will eventually come back down, and it does get a little bit narrower from time to time. Basically, they're passing through some harder stone or what have you, but it's never too narrow that you guys can't just walk through in a single file. So that's not a problem. And we're going to actually go and get a new map. Holy crap! What the hell was that? Somebody, I clicked over onto Roll20, and it was delayed action of Adam's die being rolled. They just went.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh,
Yeah. So let me go ahead and let's get this new map. It should be dark. You guys shouldn't be able to see anything. Now it's going left to right, but
we
this
can't
is actually,
see the map.
Yeah, I know. I have to.
Yeah, we're still on.
Oh, that's right.
The
Let me,
main.
yeah, let me move it.
say in case you're not sure, we're still on the main screen. You can't see the map yet.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well, I just want to let you know we're on the main screen. I can't see it.
Okay, so here is the tunnel.
Over
Okay.
here.
Yeah, there you go. You're in the top right. Yeah. So let's go ahead and drop our tokens over into that.
That was in the lead here.
Yeah, yep, there you
What
are.
are my hit points? 65.
Boom.
There he is.
Wow,
And
giant
that's-
rally.
You say, oh, there it is, top right.
Really cut me down to
Bear
size.
Ash is here.
Stomp, stomp, stomp.
Okay, so there we are. Give me and first what we're gonna do is here, let me back it up a tad. Because it's you guys are actually a 30 feet behind where
So
Talon is. So just put yourself right there. We'll just say that there's 30 feet there. But I want everyone to roll perception checks for me. Now this is where you guys need to really roll bad. See, you'll roll like shit to find somebody, but
I rolled a 7 still. The same perception. I'm not paying attention. I don't know why I'm going first. I'm not paying attention to anything. Too busy looking at the
I'm rather
ground.
upset that Rahly failed in his test and
yeah.
he needed assistance to be rescued and chose to be rescued. I'm just really kind of upset about all
Lee
that.
Kim rolled a 27, so we should have him go first.
Nice. So as you guys are moving along, Wyndon, you actually hear, and it appears that nobody else seems to be noticing this, a very light clicking noise.
Like,
Coming ahead.
Like
from
high
ahead of you.
heels on the rocky floor.
You got it. You got
Yeah.
it. You got it. But smaller high heels than normal.
right. I'll like, well, Talon's too far ahead, and there's no point in talking to Rahly, so I'll turn to Ash and be like, do you I hear the clicking. There's clicking coming up from ahead. It sounds like one of these things might be moving around.
Oh, great. So I immediately cover the coin and plunge everybody into darkness.
Oh, good.
Thinking Talon will probably notice that.
Yeah.
Yes. You do notice that the light was clicked off.
Yeah. So I'll sort of lean up against the wall, and materialize from the shadows, which no one can see. Raven's Edge. TM.
What's that?
That's
That's your
my cool magical sword.
I didn't realize it was called Raven's Edge. All right. Well.
Damn you
All
people.
right. So, actually, when that happens, so like everybody stops. So, like your general movement, just the noise that happens with your own movement, that ceases too.
Mm-hmm.
And when that happens, it's quiet enough now for Talon to actually pick up Well, yeah. I'm not going to make him roll. You can hear it. It's very faint, but ahead of you, you hear some clicking like noises.
But I don't see anything.
Let's see. I think you do. Yes, because the clicking noises start getting louder, and then around the bend. Oh, it helps if I go onto the right thing to reveal as opposed to highlight. There's a bug. Now, you see this bug starting to come towards you, and it's a far cry from the bugs that Rahly was talking about in his story. If these are the bugs that took him, you're kind of disappointed, because while a very large bug, it's about the size of a full-grown beagle. It is not something that you would think would carry a man away in its mandibles.
Yeah.
And it's just like it's coming up the hall, stopping every so often, like doing that bug sniffing, sort of looking around thing, and it's just coming up the hall towards you.
When it gets close enough, I'm going to stab it in the head.
Okay, so it gets to right about where it's at right now. So now we're going to say that we're definitely within the distances, and it stops, and it seems that it knows you're there, and it kind of like rears back a little bit and hisses. So
adorable.
Oh, let me clear this. I mean, I hope I don't have to go too much into to actual initiative here for this, but we definitely. I definitely need you to roll some initiative there for me, Talon.
Not good. 9.
Okay, let's see what this bug's got here. Even worse. Oh
no, that was
nope.
Ash.
Was Ash. Okay. Hold on here. Oh yeah, put Ash in there. Add with his 2. There we go. If anybody else is going to join in, but the thing is right now Ash doesn't see anything. Neither does
I can't see anything. Right?
Rahly
can.
Dark, so.
Rahly can.
Yeah, Rahly can.
And your distance on your sight is 60 feet for your vision, right, Rahly?
Yeah, I think it's like 30 and 10.
Yeah, so it'd be 60 feet dark vision. So he's like, you can see this bug coming up through the hall because he was only 30. He's only just a little bit over 30 feet ahead of you. So you're still got plenty of distance on your sight. And it is one of those bugs that came and got you guys. Well, came and got the others, but it is way, way smaller than the ones that you know. So okay, so the bug goes first, and it sprays some green goo at you, dude, in a nice big line. Let's see what the distance on that is. How far is that thing got to get? Sweet, 30 feet. That's what I wanted to say. Okay, so you need to give me a dexterity saving throw.
How about a 15?
That succeeds. Okay, so you only take half damage.
Thank you, Spinwiz, for following Return to the Bandit Kingdoms here on Wicked Studios, LLC.
Thank you, Spinwiz.
And that was one I could actually read with ease.
You did, and you did it so well. And you were right on top of it.
Yeah.
Good job, man.
Yeah. You know what?
What?
Yeah, Spinwiz is now giving us some green stuff. I don't know what that is, but it looks cool.
Those are orbs, dude.
What? What the fuck are orbs?
He saw it on Facebook. Well,
Yeah,
thanks for
cool.
coming in over and joining in and enjoy as they get spit on by bugs. Okay, so
Madagascar
I know I
spitting
will.
cockroach.
So you're going to take, and here we go, 2 points of acid.
What a dick.
And it's still sitting there, and it's all reared up. It's like, come fuck with me, dude.
Well, now I'm going to, because you just spit acid on me, you asshole.
Yeah. And Rahly, you're back there because it's going to be your turn now. You see it spit this acid at him, and you did see this in effect from the adults. Okay, so the adults, yeah, and it was highly more effective when the adults did it.
Right.
Yeah.
So how far am I from this? 'Cause I have a feeling the snapping or like the ruler is off.
Yeah, it is right now because I started you guys, and so essentially right now you're going to be 30 feet away from
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm within 30 though. Okay, so then I'm going to, once it spits the acid, I'm going to take off running towards it, drawing my sun blade as I do. I'm going to run up and cast a booming blade.
Okay. Well, that definitely hits.
With the sun blade out, that's providing light, correct?
Correct.
Okay, good.
Yes.
I'll roll initiative. Cool.
Okay, so that hits it, and it does, 11 points of damage to it.
Yeah, 11 points of damage.
Squish! You basically cut this thing in two. You just saved Talon's life.
All right. That's exactly. I turn around and like he's got like the smallest like little bit of acid burn on his elbow. I'm like, just saved your life. You're welcome.
Now we are even from pulling you out of the dirt earlier.
What a failure that was.
Ah, touche.
Shall we continue on for the quest of your coat?
Finally, you're on board. Yes, I'm really happy to hear. Yes, and as he says that, the flame from his sword grows a little wider.
Quest of the coat.
Quest of the coat.
Now you guys will be. We're just going to say now it's all to scale. You guys have moved into these tunnels and this for the rest now. So get over here for this.
Quest of the Coat would be one of those really high energy instrumental, sweeping, grand.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Pieces.
It's got like a 7-minute guitar solo.
Yeah, does that make it onto the album? Quest for the Coat?
We'll see.
I've
been I'm way behind.
Yeah, it's a bonus
tracks.
track.
Yeah.
Definitely a B-side.
Yeah.
You never know.
Okay, so there you guys are. So go ahead. Is Rahly going to be taking the lead now? Is this how?
You can take the lead. That's fine. It's his
yeah,
coat.
unless he makes a point to try to move past me.
I'll go ahead and take the coin back out of my pocket then, so I also have light back here.
Okay, are you going to leave the sun sword activated essentially?
Yeah, I'll leave it out.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and give me some more perception checks there, guys. And this is right before you
Get to that corner.
Yeah, Wyndon hears it again. It's like it's that creepy click, 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 click.
I'm really sensitive to the sound of high heels.
Yeah.
It's all part of his backstory. We'll get to that in another episode.
Right. So everybody hears it this time, and there's quite a cacophony of it. There's quite a bit coming from right around the corner, and it kind of slopes down. And I'm actually going to I'll go ahead and reveal that part of it. Bloop. And that's what you end up seeing. And down here, you see that basically. Well, I unveiled too much because you wouldn't really be able to see that. You see the legs of that body there, and one of these bugs is just chowing down, having itself a good old time eating on this thing.
This man died of natural causes.
And it stops its eating, and it turns and looks down the hallway, and it goes.
Yep.
It's the next line in the action figures.
Right?
I highly recommend those in front run, charge, and attack. I'll guard the rear.
Yeah, that's if I can act, that's what I'm doing. I don't know if you want initiative roll first or
You're gonna run forward and attack. Okay, so we will.
Yeah.
Actually, we are gonna need initiatives on this one too. So So go ahead and everybody give me some rolls. Okay, they got a 5. Bloop. And they will go last. So, bam. So, and there it is. Rahly does have even first on the initiative. So
He's
there you
super
go,
excited
man.
about exterminating.
Yeah. As he should be.
Oh yeah.
Is he yelling
it was,
exterminate? He runs in. Sorry.
exterminate. No, it's they fuck with the wrong guy's coat. You don't fuck with things that people love.
You don't fuck with a man's coat.
That's right. So I come running up. Is it just the one bug there, or is it multiple, or what do I see once
I will reveal what you end up seeing here. So down this way, it goes to about there. You can see to about here. And then, let's see here. About there. So there's quite a few of them there. And I'll even hear. I'll go ahead and I'll review that. And they're having a party. They're chewing on these guys, chomping them up.
All right, and these are all little bugs.
Yes, these are all smaller ones, like the ones that killed in the whatchamacallit.
So this okay. We got 2. So if I come, wrong thing. All right, so I'm gonna come to right here, and I'm going to twin green flame or a booming blade rather, and take both these 2 bugs to either side of me.
Okay.
One big, just sweeping swing, and this will be for the one on my.
Go right first, left second. No,
sure.
Okay. I was just making sure you kind of broke up a sec there.
Right. One.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. So 27 is 17.
Yeah. So not a problem. Boom. Boom. Those bugs are dispatched post haste. They're gone. They're out of there. All right.
All right.
Talon.
Should have done this before.
All you see is Rahly go, go running down the hall with his flames. Next thing you hear is,
with more vengeance than Silver Wolf could ever muster for his family.
That's not what it looks like. I'm gonna run over here with a bonus action, turn my Raven's Edge into a heavy crossbow. Also, like this dark black wood. Flip my shield up behind me, so I have 2 less AC than I did before. But I'm gonna shoot at, I guess, this thing right over here, attacking the man's boot.
Yep.
Because we've established that we don't like it when the bugs do bad things to clothing items.
Or footwear.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Stay away from those fucking boots.
17 for 13 points of damage.
Oh, yeah. It just totally...
He's impaled onto that wall.
Yes. Everybody, let's see, what would I say here? When you kill these, each time you kill them, they screech.
An angel gets his wings.
Yeah. Well, they like give this like screeching noise that's, is cut off almost instantly because you guys are like killing them like that. But it's like, but it is like I can't get that high in my range, but they are letting off, and it does kind of seem to echo.
Yeah, they're
just a tad, because it's not really a bunch of stone; it's dirt. But just so you guys know. Okay, was that you got 2 attacks, homeboy?
Oh, you're right. I do. I forget who I'm playing here. All right. Can I hit this guy from where I am?
If you just move up next to Rahly, you sure as hell could.
Yeah, sure. Like over here? Or up here?
Like up right there. Uh-huh.
All right. Yeah, I'll attack this guy.
Okay, go ahead.
17 for another 9.
Oh, only 9, huh? Look
Did
at
not. What does he have? 10.
Look at you pansy. you knock off one of its mandibles and like a couple of its legs, but it's still there and it's pissed.
I'm trying to like
So
lean
you ever seen a
over
bug
Rahly.
so
This
big you were afraid to step on it? Like, what if I don't weigh enough?
You right?
Stole that from John Caparulo. It's a stolen bit.
That's all right. It's effective. Okay, so
John Caparulo, check him out. Very funny guy.
very
And
much.
if you'd like to sponsor us, John Capolaro guy.
Caparulo.
If
Caparulo.
you can't pronounce his name, I don't think he's going to do it.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe he shouldn't be so stuck up.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah,
Right?
if I had to describe John, he's stuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's totally him. Okay, so next on the hit parade is Winded.
Yep. I'll move up here, and yeah, I can get this guy from here. I think.
Yeah, you can shoot.
Thread the
three
needle.
rounds.
I'll just shoot
You got that marksman shit. Go on.
regular crossbow. Boom.
Yeah, you hit it, and that one that's already got a crossbow bolt. Or how long does it take for that crossbow bolt to?
It just. I mean, it's still there. It just. I just hit it.
And
go.
I'll shoot this guy right here.
Okay.
Wow.
That missed.
Yeah. Damn. Okay.
It's a tricky shot.
It is. You're shooting between people and around
Yeah.
corners. You know.
I have a +9. Oh, well,
Yeah.
anyway. That's it.
Ash, all your friends are just running crazily down the hall, down this tunnel, man.
I stroll down with them. I get back down about this far and look around, and they seem to have everything well in hand. So
They do. They very much so.
I'll just dodge here.
Okay. So it's time for these bugs, and they are pissed. They were in the middle of taking care of some very fine chewing on clothes and humans. And
Do we recognize the guy we're standing on top of?
you're going to take the time to take a look at him?
I mean, I would.
There's
I'm
only
not gonna-
two more to kill. I mean,
Yeah, I'm
it's-
not going to inspect him. It's also not my
Right.
turn, but I'm just
yeah.
saying.
Well,
Like,
they've been chewed on by bugs, man.
no, yeah, I guess the guy was on
It's
his
not
head.
like they're just a dead body. They're like half eaten.
Yikes.
Fair.
And you start on the face because you want to get those juicy eyeballs.
Oh, I don't. Ugh.
Yeah. All right. So,
Right.
okay. So they come up and they spit acid, and it's going to be enough that it will get both Rahly and Talon. So I need 2 dex saving throws from both of you.
2 each.
Yep. You both need to take it. Oh, there's a fail.
Wait, we each
They're
roll
each
1.
shooting an acid ray at you.
Yeah,
you
so-
both
Okay,
need to
so
make-
1.
Correct.
Okay, I rolled a 19.
You
You
need
need
another. You need one
Two
more.
dex save.
Oh, so I
One for
okay.
each bug.
Yep.
Now I get it. Nothing's happening. Looks
There
like
it goes.
23,
How'd
then
you
it
make that one,
disappeared.
Tim?
It's back again.
That was worth waiting for.
Okay, so Rahly fails on 1, and that one is going to be for 6 points of acid. Here's the one you saved against, so this will be halved for 1. Okay, so you took a grand total of 7. These will both be halved for you, Talon. Okay. All right, so there's 4.
It wouldn't be the same
7.
rolls because it's the same spit.
Yeah, I figured it's the
It
same.
would
roll.
normally
Oh,
be
you're
six
right.
in a row,
No,
yeah.
you're right. My bad. You're right.
Yeah,
My bad.
so he would
So-
take
So I'll take 4 altogether.
He would take 4.
4.
total.
Thank you. All right, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Damn, that's too bad. You noticed.
I waited until
There you
I
go,
saw what
ladies
that
and
first
gentlemen.
roll
There's-
was before I brought that up. Too.
There's a DM cheat caught in the mix. Ah, terrible me. I just, rolling dice it's good. It's fun. Okay, so
it's still
now,
not as fun as rolling like a regular die, though.
no, it never. Is.
Oh, it's so true.
Not even close.
Not even. Not even. Okay, so
Well, it's funny if you'd like to be a sponsor. We'd love to have you.
I still don't think they're listening.
They might have stumbled upon this by mistake.
37 episodes. What else are you doing?
Like if they hit the wrong, like they clicked on the wrong stream at just at the right time before they clicked off onto the stream they were actually looking for.
Right? It could
You
happen.
never
More
know.
roll 20 plugs is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, we just
Yeah.
got to keep doing them frequently because sooner or
On
later
the hour, every hour.
they're gonna make a mistake.
Okay, so Rahly, it's your turn, man. These 2 bugs just spat on you, those assholes.
They are assholes.
Yeah, fuck those guys. So as I step towards them, my sun blade goes from like sunlight to this green glow, green flame about it, and I slash out at this one,
No, that's not our.
but
shit.
also
That's somebody else's.
into the other one as well.
Yeah, because you're gonna duel it, right?
Yeah, no, it's green flame blade naturally.
Oh, so you're
It's
just gonna do
two
the
people.
flame part? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, dude.
That's
you
all the
tot-
damage. Yeah.
Yeah, they're totally dead. Whacked out bugs, no problem.
Yeah.
No problem.
You actually
That was a
revive
natural
them, kill them
20
again,
night.
and repeat that process 3 times. I think.
Right. Just
Okay. So now, the people who are laying on the floor are eaten to a great degree.
Are they wearing circlets on their heads?
2 of them, yes, they both. 2 of them. There's only 2 there.
I was going to say, are there more that we can't see?
Both of them do have on circlets. And if you guys were to give me investigation rolls, I'll tell whether
Oh,
I
sure. Why not?
figure out.
Yeah, I'd be looking at their clothing to
Nope,
see if I remember
5.
what they were
I
wearing.
didn't really pay attention to anybody.
You don't really
Yeah,
care.
yes.
Neither
Ash
does Ash.
with Raleigh. Yeah, we're.
Ash
none of
Melody
us
is
really-
not amongst the group here.
That's
Yeah.
all. Yeah, that's
Well,
all.
you
Care.
want- yeah, they're not alive, so you don't care. You're just like, I want one alive to experiment on.
Mhm. Well, we can still take this off and see if it explodes their head.
Yes, we should do that.
You could try, yeah. That's not a
Yeah.
problem
Yeah,
whatsoever.
you can do that.
Oh
So-
no, actually, we could
Does anyone have mage hand?
have one of them take it off of the other one's head.
Ah,
Oh, you're gonna
While
zombify
we
them?
all stand back. What's that?
Are you gonna zombify them?
Well, yeah, and at the same time, I can re-raise Salus too, because I can do 2 that way.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Well, I'll step
So-
way the hell
It'll
back.
take me 10, or I think it'll take me 10 minutes though to do that. So.
Well, I'll stand
do
over
that
here then
now.
and guard. I would like to try it. I'll stand and guard this area over here.
Let me just double check the duration.
is Wyndon going
Fasting
to
time is
investigate-
1 minute.
Yeah,
So
is
we-
Wyndon
it'll,
gonna-
it'll take me a minute to get things in
Sure.
order and situated, but yes, we can do this.
Okay.
I'll take a. I mean, we'll see. Okay.
Yes, Wyndon,
I'll step up here.
you do recognize both of
And-
them.
Yeah.
And what you recognize, okay, hold on, guys. So as everybody starts moving to go do what they're going to do, because that's pretty much where people are moving, and Ash starting to do what he's going to start doing. This is all pretty Simo, along with the investigation. Yeah, you recognize by the clothes and what's left of the builds that you can detect. This would be Starchky and would be Huggy Bear.
Gotcha.
Oh, I'm assuming
Yeah.
Starsky is this guy,
Yep.
and Huggy Bear is the one with the more flamboyant.
Did we
clothing.
like them or?
They were the.
I
they
think
part
we
of
were
the
non-committal.
More or less.
Yeah,
So let
We
me.
were kind of counting on experimenting on them.
yeah.
So
I mean,
that's-
we would have, if need be, we would have tried to blow their heads up so ours didn't blow up.
All right, so it's,
Right,
But we wouldn't
right.
have. We wouldn't have felt that good about it.
I like them in that.
Now, you. How far is your? You got 60 feet on your night dark vision, right? Your
Yeah.
talent? Okay, so I will go ahead and I will reveal this because you can see down into there, and it's just chock-a-block full of junk, all kinds of junk.
Hey, Lee
Now
Kim,
let's
if
go
he's still
ahead.
here, he knows how much I love checking junk.
Yeah. Now, also, Rahly, as you guys are now that the combat is over there.
Do I see anything below me too?
Yeah, here I'll reveal that here in a second. Just let me remove.
Sure,
some
you
stuff.
take your time. I'm in no rush.
Clear that. So this will go to. You're going to essentially see that, and Rahly, you get to see this, and you see some more of these fucking bugs
What about down south?
right here. And then you're how well, here's the thing. How close? Oh, that's south, my bad.
Yeah.
That goes to there. And you see another bug, and this one's just kind of like meandering its way up. It's just like, whistling a tune.
You didn't show
You
us
didn't
that
reveal
part
it.
though.
It's not revealed. Is it not
No.
revealed?
No.
Oh, it's on the wrong
No.
one. All right. What about now? Oh, I see what you're saying. Damn it. That's because I was on the wrong thing. All right. Well, hold on a second. Let's
The
try
funny
that
thing
again.
is, we did like
There it is.
16 session zeros.
There we go.
We
Um,
did.
You had so much practice.
10.
Tops.
Yes.
And that was the first problem that you had, was revealing things to us.
Well, that's because I was trying to use that dramatic lighting, and I figured out that it takes way too much prep time for me to be bothered with doing it. I don't give a fuck if you guys are immersed that much. So, okay,
Nice.
so there's a lot of love in that statement. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying. Okay, so there's a bug right here, and it's making its way up there, but it's not like going, "Yo, charge! There's something going on over there." And this bug that you can see right there, Rahly, is just it's busy eating some legs.
Sure.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barbecue sauce.
Can I act out of initiative or?
Well,
Everyone.
it really depends on what you want to do, because basically what we got here is we've got Ash is casting his spell, so we're going to say that's happening while this is going on.
Mhm.
Wyndon's just Wyndon is holding his ground next to Ash, I'm assuming, correct?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
so you're just going to hold your ground there, Talon?
Yeah.
All right, go right ahead. Do what you want to do there, Rahly.
Just keep killing some bugs,
Right? That's what they're there for.
right? I mean, am I supposed to be afraid? They're bugs.
Right? And these are small bugs. I mean,
Wait
they're
until
like
you
size
find
of
the
dogs.
queen.
I mean, I think even when I run into the queen, I'm still gonna have some
Some issues.
trouble, like respecting danger. But same thing, Gloomy Blade.
That misses.
11.
Okay. It's going to spin on you. Give me a dexterity.
Yep.
Oh, ouch.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because it does an awful lot of acid damage when it hits you. So, that's
It
not
adds
bad.
up.
Yeah, it does. That's not bad. That's 7 points. It spits on you. You're like, God damn it! It's a good thing I'm not wearing my coat right now, because the clothes that you do have on are all starting to get ate up, and because
Right.
this is corrosive shit that they're spitting on you. It's like acid. Okay, go ahead,
Yes.
kill it. You can do it. I know you can.
Got it this time.
Oh yeah, it's dead.
Wow, yeah.
Just bloop, it's gone. Okay, so Rahly goes roaming down the hallway. You hear him hacking up shit.
Can I see this guy? Is he within 60 feet of my vision?
I
5,
don't
10,
know.
15,
It's-
20, 25, 30, 40, 45,
Probably.
50, 55, 60. This is 60 right here.
Yeah, so basically you just see the ass end of that bug and those legs, and it's just going to town.
Yeah, I'm just going to fire a crossbow at it a couple times.
Okay, go ahead.
16 for 9. So I know he's not dead because we've been down this road before.
Yep,
Yeah.
not yet. It turns and hisses,
Ah, and I
and
missed.
then it misses and it gets into the dirt. Well, he's not going to have any of that, sir. It starts coming down the hall. All right,
Yeah.
Rahly, you going to come back up, or are you going to...
I'm gonna head down a little bit. It's like here. See where this leads.
Okay. Let me reveal that right quick.
Well, you found the end of my tunnel.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. So he's gonna start to loop back around, but before he does, just kind of like take a peek, see if he can see anything down, be at like further down this tunnel before he starts coming back up.
Okay, so as soon as you walk through there, The dirt beneath you explodes as two fully grown, whatchamacallit, come popping out at you. Hold on, let me go to my right level so I can show them.
Hey there, Lord Gasumba. Thanks for tuning in. Just as Rahly is going to get eaten by bugs.
What's happening, Judge?
No.
Right after
Raleigh's
his
too
macho
fucking
speech
lucky.
about how bugs are no big deal. And
Yeah, they're fucking big.
Yep.
These guys are big.
Yep.
So
Look how scared I am of the bug. Bring it on.
The dirt explodes. Now they will get
One of them is wearing your coat.
That's what I was gonna say. Where's my coat, you motherfuckers?
So basically, what's going to happen here is that they are going to get their surprise attack round on you. So we've got two. Here, let me open up this so I can get the pluses on it correctly. So we've got 2 attacks coming at you with their mandibles. They're trying to bite you. Rah, rah, rah. Okay. So here's the first one.
I just have a question though. Is it really a surprise? It might be surprising, but is it really a surprise?
Well, let's put it this way: if
It's
it's not a surprise that it happened to him. He's like, well, I kind of figured this was going to happen at some time, but these are ambush predators. You just, after you walk far enough trying to wait for it to happen, you kind of go like, oh, is it? No. Is it? No. Is it? No. Is it? Ah, it is. It's like going through a haunted house. They're in there.
Yeah, but even so, you still don't think they're really going to want to attack you.
Right? And so
and then when they do, it's very surprising.
Here's the second one. Does 14 hit? Probably not.
No,
You got
I
a
don't
pretty
think so.
decent. No.
Nowhere close.
Now, are you utilizing your shield right now? I take it or no?
Oh yeah, always sword and shield.
That's what I figured. Okay. All right. So they come bursting out, and they try to grapple you with these big pincers of theirs, but they're ineffective. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to roll a niche. So go ahead and you guys can hear this starting to this throwdown going down there. So if anybody wishes to get into the melee, you're more than welcome to.
I mean, I can, if I just look in that direction, I'll see
I'll roll
ass.
initiative, but I don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet. So.
Yeah. Well, and this is kind of all taking place while you're casting the spell. Now, granted, it'd be at the end. It'd be at the end of it. So I would say after 2 rounds, you would be done and have your zombies up. Okay. So let's see here. What did I get for them? What did I roll? Did I roll you?
A 1 and a 16.
I rolled twice.
Oh yeah, I had advantage.
Guys. You got little guy and you got the big guys. Is that who it is?
Now, here we go. There's their initiative. Okay, cool.
Advantage on initiative.
10.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because of the rod of alertness that I have.
No, but you
right,
did much worse this time.
Well, I still have the 10, so that's fine.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
just made it back to the 10.
Okay, so
Boom.
All
Well,
right.
should have been boom.
Boom, schluck, luck, boom. Okay, so
It should be a 10. I don't know. I guess I can't alter it. Well,
No,
sorry.
I got it.
Okay.
So Ash is casting, so it's the bugs attacks. So they're gonna try and attack. They're gonna try and grab you again with their mandibles.
Sure. Bring it on, you fucking pussies.
And a 1. That's a fail. And a 2. Hey, 20. Does that get you? Now you do know.
Yeah.
I'll say this much, okay? Because I know if you're wondering whether or not to cast shield, you saw what these guys do when they get their mandibles on somebody. They're going to go up and they're going to grab you, and you're going to get held by these mandibles.
Okay, yeah, no, I don't want to do that. We'll cast shield.
Okay. All right.
Good idea.
Okay. So
as he comes in to try to grab me, my own shield, my physical shield glows with this blue magical energy, and I just hit it against it, and it kind of like concusses and knocks it away, like back a foot or two.
Gotcha. Not a problem. Excellent. Okay. So, dun. All right. So that's them. And now it's your turn, man.
All right. He's not too concerned right now. Maybe he should be, but he's just going to stick with green flame blade.
Okay.
cantrip these bitches.
So
Pretty impressive cantrip.
Which one are you going with the actual attack? Is it north
We'll go with the one to the south with the actual attack, and then the
Okay.
secondary damage would be
the
the
north
other
end
guy.
guy? Okay, cool. Yeah, that hits. Boom. And he
That's
goes,
funny. The one actually took more damage. Like the 11 should be less than the 9, but that's just not how it happened.
it looks like I still
That is
did.
pretty well.
Oh, I see what I did. Hold on a second. I still didn't put him on the right.
Layer.
Oh no, I put myself on the wrong layer. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. I was on the GM layer and not on the regular layer. Okay, so you did a 9 to him. And then how much got spat out over onto him? Is that the...
I think only 8. I think I have a +3 in there that's not supposed to be. We'll have to fix that.
Yeah, okay, so then 8 over onto this other guy. They both hiss. And you think they're cursing at you in their alien bug-like tongue.
But that's just because you don't know their language, and really they're saying,
Oh, no, it
"We
is
love
11.
you.
Sorry.
We love you.
I had it
Okay.
right.
We don't
Love
want to
to
hurt
eat
you.
you.
We just want to love you. That's all.
Roll a saving throw, charisma.
Please let us love you."
Okay, so, and I take it that's it?
Yeah.
Okay. Talon. Yeah, you see that this big thing came just piling up out of the dirt, man, and just started going. You hear the fighting going on down there, and you hear Rahly going, "Fuck you, where's my coat? Fuck you, where's my coat?"
Yeah, well,
That's right.
I'm gonna kill this guy that you forgot to attack earlier.
Oh, that's right. Well, let's see, even if he would have moved, fine, dude,
He would have got me,
he would have got to here.
so he still couldn't get to me. Okay.
Yeah, he would have got to you.
All right. Well, I'm heavy crossbowing his ass.
Are you? Oh, yes, you
for
do. He's dead.
16.
He's dead, Jim. He's
Yeah, I
dead.
know. I already did 9 to him already. And then it just, the whole, no one can see this but me because I think it looks cool. The heavy crossbow just has mist swirl around. It disappears as I turn, reappears in my hand, and I take the second shot.
That's cool.
14 for 13.
Ooh, that actually hit. Look at you.
It really would have sucked if I missed after all that
It would've.
showboating. Yeah.
It would have. But like you said, nobody's watching you. So
Yeah, it's really just from my own entertainment.
Yeah. It's like when you almost slip and fall, and then you look around real quick, see if anybody saw it. It's like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
well, that's cool.
I practice
right.
these moves, by the way, when I'm
Yeah.
alone. Like when I'm alone on watch, this is what I do.
Nice.
So, Wyndon, you see just these bolts go flashing because actually Talon's around the bend.
Yeah.
You hear the combat going on down south of you in the tunnels, and then you just see shoot, shoot. You hear some crossbow bolts getting shot around.
All right. Ignore that. What you just saw. All right. Let's see. Okay, here. Boy, that was a really bad idea because I forgot that it's dark in here. So
I got my sword lit up.
yeah,
Yes,
I don't
but
know that
You can't really see too well in this end
No,
over here.
no,
It's
not
just
up
like
here.
right down here.
So-
It's just also curves around too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
But
So-
I know he's
so-
down there, so I'm gonna
I
do
see
some
a dim glow off in the distance.
it makes
but-
some cool shadows to hide in, by the way.
Yeah.
If
And
you're
I've
into
got
that kind of
another
thing.
10
Okay.
feet. All right, that's my action and movement. That's all I can do. That's where I'm
Okay,
at.
cool. All right. Ash, this will be your last turn doing this, and then you'll have zombies.
All right.
Okay, Bugs' turns. Let's see here. From over
Oh,
around the
jeez,
corner.
Another one.
They're coming.
Oh man.
And they're skittering down the hall. Let me get them facing the right way, so I don't want you being confused. When
Yeah, they're just bumping
Going
into
that
each
way.
other. They're
They're
the
drunk.
Three Stooges version of these stupid ass bugs.
Those bugs are drunk.
Yeah. Well,
How
the bug,
I'm embarrassed for you.
the bugs now are these big bugs are pissed. They've tried to get you 4 times, and you're just this happy little dancing elf, and that's not doing anything for them. So they're going to spray acid on you. And so I need 2 dex saving throws, please.
All right. Now they're going to get each other.
Yeah,
right?
but
I'm just directly in between them.
Yeah, they're immune to their own acid.
They're probably immune to their own shit.
Sure. You never know. Sometimes it's resistant.
They're like aliens. Ouch. Oh shit. Damn, man, you're not doing. You're hell on wheels with the attack rolls tonight, but your saving throws have been sucking.
That's all right. I'm going glass.
Aliens aren't that powerful.
These are gonna hurt though. Sorry, I'll apologize right now. Let's see. Okay, so here's the first acid, and this will be full. That's not bad. Okay, so that's
that
fine.
was you lucky rolls there.
Yeah,
lucky.
That's
could have been.
See, there you
go.
That's not bad. You only got 10.
Woo-wee.
Yeah, could have been better. I mean, could have been worse.
Rahly again.
Yep, there you go. So they just, again, your clothes, man. They're just like starting to like, God damn it, where's my coat? And quit spitting acid on me.
Guys, this is getting uncomfortable for all of us.
Right? Okay.
We're going to need to find you that jacket pretty soon.
Right? Because he's going to be naked.
Seriously.
Okay. It is Raleigh's turn.
All right. So now they've pissed me off a little bit more. So I'm going to twin green flame blade. Nope, not green. Booming blade, sorry. And 1 for each of them. First one will be to the north, second one to the south.
Okay.
Nice.
See what I'm saying? When he attacks, man, he's Johnny on the spot.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, so
all right, so 16 and 18 damage.
You went south first, correct?
North first.
North first.
Okay, so the first.
So 16 to the one in the north, and assuming a 20 and a 25 hit.
Okay, so there's
16 and 18.
I hope that's a safe assumption.
And then this one will take.
Right?
Okay, so we got that. Now let's do the boom effect. And that's the second, so
the boom it doesn't take effect yet. Right now, it's just 16 and 18.
Yeah,
if they move, then the secondary thing.
Yeah, and the way I do that is it takes effect on their turn, just pretty much regardless. Because unless you do that, what did they call that? It was real popular for a little bit, where everybody would like be doing stuff in like malls and they'd flash stop, and then they wouldn't move, like doing mannequin stuff. Nothing does.
The mannequin challenge thing, or
yeah,
I think you combined a flash mob and the mannequin challenge, though.
Yeah,
those are 2 separate things.
Right.
Well, let's think about it.
To be clear, it's like it's not like move your arms move. Like if they stood in the same place and attacked me, it wouldn't trigger it. They have to actually like
move
travel
out of the way.
For mechanic. I don't want to like overpower the spell.
Here's the thing: is the way I like to use it is that if they move, not move across, just move. So I will. Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
I mean, that's.
I'll allow that. That's the way I'm going to rule it. But it's up to you guys, because then that would mean if anybody who's going to use that against you, it would work the same way. So do you want it to be only when they actually physically move, or no? It's up to you guys. I'll allow it.
It doesn't matter to me one way or the other. It's not my spell.
I mean, I'm content to keep it the way it is. Rules is written.
So we'll keep it as that then. All right, cool.
Because otherwise, it deals a lot of damage for that to be an automatic proc.
Because there's things you can do. You can cast a spell. You can shoot an arrow. There's lots of things you can do without moving. So you're just if you're almost like you're casting hold person on them with a hold person that will cause damage if you.
Yeah.
Which sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Talent.
All right. So they're both still up?
Yeah, they're both still up.
All right, I'm going to take off running.
There are pieces and bits of them that have been knocked off. They are far from being like the shining examples of bugdom that they were when they came out of the ground.
The shining examples of bugdom. That's actually the name of my memoir.
There you go. All right.
So I'm going to take 2 opportunity attacks, but I'm going to try to force them to move
Right.
and get a couple turns between me and their acid spray.
Okay.
And oh shit, hey, what's up, Wyndon? There's a couple of giant bugs down there. Fucking assholes.
Bam! The one just got you in its mandibles.
Ew, shit.
You go to run, and it goes thunk, and it gets you. Now, hold on. I just need to read one more thing about this.
Read it out loud so the people watching at home can follow along. And also,
okay, so basically what happens is it gets you... Okay, all right. It does acid damage to you while you're on the initial attack, and then the next attack, you just continue to take acid damage, but I don't think you take any other damage. Damage. It's grappled. No, you're just grappled. So this damage only happens once. It doesn't continue to do damage to you. But I guess it could.
Well, like on its turn,
it has advantage on attack rolls to do so. Okay. Until the grapple ends, the Ankic bug can bite only the grappled. Okay, so it continues to bite, and it has advantage so long as you're in its grasp. Okay. I just wanted to make sure of the damage. Okay. So, well, let's see. Let's see what happens with the other one, because he's gonna try and bite you too.
Well, if he stops me moving, do I really provoke an attack of opportunity from it?
Well, that's a solid question.
Rules as is, you tried leaving the square, and you turn your back to leave from them, and they both went at you at the same time is what it is. So you got one down, one high. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
It was a worthy attempt, though. Nice.
Well, now let's see what the damage is on these things. So we got first. These will be the bites, and then they have a acid that comes after it, which is not near as potent as their spit, for sure. And I have to roll on recharges for that, if I can remember to anyway. So here's the first bite. Oh, ouch. So there's 15. Here's the second.
Jeez.
Oh, I guess I'm making up for those 2 acids.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, and then the acid is just a straight up D6. No bonus to it. Okay. So, boom. Boom. Wow, that's a lot of damage. So let's see here. So 15. That's
37.
37.
Oof.
So basically, they've got you, and you're like, it's not going to be good for you come next round, because they're going to be like pulling on you. It's like,
right.
Now the good thing is
only one can really grab him, though, I imagine.
Well, they've got like high low. There's enough of them that they could both grab onto. Here's the good thing, though. It's like the DC to get out of it's only 13, and you can use either. And I will say that it's going to be 1 DC to get out of both, because it's basically you're just squirming to get out of both of them. So you just 1 DC.
Oh, I'll be dead by the time I get another action. Well, not dead.
There's plenty of cavalry. So you hear Wyndon, you hear. It's sort of like Aliens, where Wierzbowski's going down. Wierzbowski!
Think about where's my coat?
Yeah, there you go.
Rahly loved his coat to death.
Right. Hey, look at it this way, Jarrus. Morty's somewhere down here getting pooped out right now, waiting for you. Isn't that what we agreed? Is that the next person that goes down? It's Morty. Okay, Jarrus. Okay, boom, there you are. You see these 2 great big, like ant type creatures, bug things with.
Yep.
They've got a Rahly like some kind of like 2 dogs with a chew toy.
I will shoot at this guy right here.
Okay.
Let's hope I hit.
Ooh, that's a miss. Okay.
I will attempt to shoot again.
Same guy?
Yeah.
That actually hits.
Great. And
bam! That one dies.
Okay, good.
It releases its grasp on Rahly.
And I used 15 feet to get here, so I'll use another 10 to get up Just use all my movement to get around the bend so it can't shoot me. Okay,
Well,
that's it. I don't know that they had
That's true.
their acid, so
That would be fucked up, though. He's got you in its mandibles. It turns and sees Wyndon and tries to. It's so dumb. It tries to shoot its acid at him, and it just like spraying out all.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
And it's Wyndon's MO to hide around a corner anyway, so.
Right.
True.
Okay, so let's see here. We've got.
I didn't go.
Okay, so
Wait, I didn't go.
oh, you
Oh,
didn't?
did we
We
skip you?
skipped
I'm sorry.
me, yeah.
Yeah, we
that's
skipped
okay.
you all together. Yeah, go ahead, man.
Sorry.
Yeah. Well, we're at. I mean, we go at the same time, so
Right.
I'll
That's
blame
what it
Will,
was,
not you.
Totally.
Yeah.
You didn't catch
um,
the DM cheating again. Come on now.
Yeah. If I move here, can I attack this guy? Or, like over in
Yeah,
the
you
middle
can totally
here?
shoot him. I mean, you still got a crossbow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
Um,
totally shoot him, dude.
well, I didn't know because he's holding onto Rahly, so. But he's pretty big,
Well,
right? And trying to pull him
he's-
underground.
Yeah, these things are large.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
23 for 10.
Let's see. Oh, so close, dude.
Come on, let's hit him. 22 for another 8.
Okay, that did it.
Big money, big money.
Okay, so you chew, and then it just it too like slumps over and it drops Raleigh out of its mouth, and like Raleigh's standing there and he's got like a boot, and like he's got like he's turned into
A
the Hulk.
loincloth.
He's got no shirt on. He's got the tattered up like green. I mean, purple pants going on now.
I'm gonna like try to pull my boot out of like the pincers of one of the dead bugs and
There
just
you go.
like start with it, like fucking assholes.
I just say, did you find your coat?
Not yet.
I found a pile of trash. It's possible it is in there.
Okay, before we get to that,
Well, there's
okay,
more bugs
so,
coming now. So
yeah, because there's still these 3 little guys up here, which I'm not forgetting now. Thank you, Adam. Okay, so you've got a couple of zombies up there with you, Ash. We got Salas and
I
Was
have
it
Salas and
Starsky?
the guy with the more fun shirt on. I picked him to.
Oh, you picked Huggy Bear?
this guy. All right, so
I
I'm
kind of felt like he would, want to be a zombie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move you down here then. Okay, you're still not. There's now these guys over here still aren't within attacking range of you, and let me get you some zombie tokens. Doom, 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 doom. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh yeah, I like those guys. There's one. And I'll put him like right there. Let me give you authority over them. Ooh.
Now, are you able to make one pull the magical hat off the other?
That's
Yeah.
what I thought. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I guess there's also one on the floor still, which really
I can
doesn't
give
matter.
them commands. And actually, this
Yeah.
is Salas and the one guy, and the other guy is still on the floor. So.
Yeah, so you can just pull
So
it off.
first,
of-
I'll have the one guy pull the head off the one on the floor, and then I'll have, if that nothing happens, I'll have Salas pull.
I would just back the fuck up though
his
before you
head
do
off
that.
of
Yeah.
the first guy. But it seems like I have some bugs here. So what I do is I kind of glance up, give kind of a, and I say, "Guardians, a harvest is being infested by these bugs.
No.
Eat them."
Is
Yeah.
that good or
Skulls
bad?
come
Like, I don't even
screaming
know
out.
anymore.
Skulls come screaming out and defend me.
All right, you're gonna. It's what's his bucket? You're casting.
I'm
Spirit
casting Spirit Guardians. Yeah.
Okay, so what's the DC?
Here it comes. So
Oh yeah, let me get back over here. So what's your DC?
my DC is a
Yeah.
15.
And this is a wisdom for them, is it not? Correct.
It is wisdom, yes.
You got to be kidding me. There's no way they're okay. I guess they're smart.
These bugs
Well,
are
they're not
wise.
They're not intelligent. They're wise.
That's I still think that's wrong, but all right. I'm not going to give him the bonus. That's bullshit.
Especially the little ones. Maybe if it were the big ones.
Yeah, maybe the big ones. They've lived a little longer.
Yeah,
They've seen a little bit more. Okay, so let's do our bugs
They've
here.
seen shit, man.
Fail. Okay, how much damage did it do?
13 each.
Okay, so they're all gone. Boom, boom, boom. Now, before we...
Spirits stay with me for a little while.
Yeah, 10 minutes. That's pretty badass. But so before we get any further, though, let's go ahead and take our break.
Right.
So we'll be back momentarily, and then we'll see whether or not... gosh, I can't remember the lady's name. I'll have to look her up. If the priestess of Neuro...
something.
Yeah, Juliana.
Juliana.
If what Juliana told them about the circlets is true or a bunch of BS, who knows?
Who knows? Who's lying
And
to
they
us
haven't even
here?
found Raleigh's coat. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Yeah, priorities.
Wow.
Right? Groovy.
All right, this is turning into an episode of Dallas. See you in a few.
Okay.
Why not?
And we're back. Thanks for waiting around for us, doing whatever you did, because Will didn't give you specific instructions like usual.
Did you notice that? Did you notice that?
Notice that.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do, so I just sat here scared.
And you know what? I it was on the tip of my tongue, and I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Not gonna say anything. Just gonna let people do what they do with themselves. So cool.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we're taking a weird turn now.
That went really weird.
Yeah, you know what? Next time, just tell people what to do, because
Yeah. I feel bad now for Michael. So, well, it is. All right, so where were we at? You guys are all there, and yeah, Rahly looks
pretty bad.
disheveled.
Right, yeah, Rahly. So once he hears there's like some junk over there, he goes staggering off to try to find his coat. He gets like 3 or 4 steps before he like collapses and has to like brace himself against the wall.
I'll help you.
And
out,
like slowly gets back to his feet.
Yeah, I'll physically help you over to Ash.
Okay, so
Well,
you guys come around the corner, and Ash turns around with these red eyes and this big old wicked smile on his face, howling skulls swimming all around him, and goes, "Hello." Couple of times.
At this point, it's like, "What's up, man?
Yeah.
Doing your thing, huh?"
Yeah.
It's like being neighbors with the Munsters. You get used to it after a while, you know.
Yeah. Oh gosh, does anybody else?
You got
here
the
know
skulls,
who the
no
monsters
chains.
are?
Just
Okay.
Awesome.
All right, so
a
now,
couple of zombies. Cool.
you guys are all there. Ash, you do notice that Rahly looks tore the fuck up, and his clothes look.
Oh, real bad.
Yeah, he looks
Real bad.
He looks bad, man.
Okay, so I kind of give him a once-over, actually. Like, so what seemed to have happened to you?
These fucking bugs are dicks, man. They're fucking dicks.
All of a sudden, he has like a little stand that says the doctor is in. The little sign.
Yeah.
No, one of the floating skulls stops.
Yeah.
And there's like a little like a sign in his mouth, and he just takes it and he like puts it in.
Hey, well,
I picture the skulls just get like the masks, like the nurses' masks. Like,
Say, well,
They've changed
you
forms.
are looking for healing.
I'm looking for my coat, but I wouldn't say no.
Would you like Nerul's healing? Will you accept this gift? This blessing?
I mean, I'm thinking. Talon is just thinking to himself. I don't want to get injured because I don't want to have to go through this. No wonder.
Seriously, you make,
No
like,
wonder
not being
Wyndon
in a
stays
ton of
away
pain
from conflict.
sounds
This
creepy.
is why you've got to.
But yeah, sure, yes, please, Nerul, sir.
Very well. Submit to the gift of life. And I heal you for 8. That's a 3rd level. Jeez,
Wow.
Damn.
that was painful.
There's a 2 and a 1, and a 1 and a 4. That is painful.
Yeah. Oof.
So it's almost like he's fucking with you, Rahly.
Yeah.
Actually, the
Yeah,
2
right.
and the 1 did not include my wisdom bonus.
Okay, so add what, another 4 or
4.
5? 4? Okay,
4.
there you go. So 9. 9's still better than 5.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, no shit. Oof.
Well, no, you'd
Yeah,
add
no, it
Like
was-
I could maybe
it
take
was-
one hit and not
it was
die.
12 altogether, right?
12 all together, yeah.
Okay. So
Okay.
technically right now, the one they're on the I guess I could go and move them. I could just go on to the right. Let me go. Nope. Okay, that guy's gone. Okay,
Yeah.
let's go back. Bloop. There we go. So Starsky's corpse is laying there, and you've got a skeletal Salus and the zombified remains of Huggy Bear.
Zombie bear.
All
Zombie
right.
Bear. Yep.
I recommend everybody get back.
Yep. I'm gonna go back up
I'm gonna
around
go
here.
back down here.
I need to check something.
Okay,
real
Rod,
quick.
you're gonna start going down into where the trash is there.
I can mentally command
Yep.
them within
There's
60
something in that
feet,
trash, I
so
know.
I'm going to move 60 feet away as well,
Okay, so
or
go down.
way back up and around this corner, back
Okay.
behind window.
You have light on you, right?
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I do have light.
when you get to right there, there's an extremely noxious odor that's coming off of this pile of garbage and refuse, and there's all kinds of stuff in there, though. You know, it's like you can actually tell that there's like newer items that were probably pulled off of some of these guys who just got killed that was thrown into this, but it's noxious to the point that, you know, if you go any further, there's going to be that magical saving throw that would have to be rolled. So you can stay right where you're at, or we can continue on with that after we pull off the Doomahicker.
Can I try to see if I can see like the bright colors of my coat
Yes.
from where I am?
Yeah, because you've got enough. You've got that dark vision, so it allows you to see the
And
details.
he's got the sword with sunlight.
Yeah, and I've got the sword.
There's that too. Okay,
Yeah.
so what I need you to do is actually roll me a D100.
All right.
Okay.
$75.
You do not see it in there amongst the junk. But that doesn't mean it's not buried, but you're not
Right.
you're not seeing it. But being a benevolent DM like I am, you know, it's probably not in there. Okay, so
Or you could be lying to you too.
I could. You guys have already caught me trying to cheat twice. What's the
Yeah,
third
I
time, right? Okay, so who's doing what over there, Michael? Explain to me what's happening.
So, Huggy Bear, I guess, the guy standing up, and I actually have Salus come back and join me.
Okay, so just pull one of them. You should have control over them. I did set it.
So
There we
she's
go.
also back here.
Okay.
So I have Huggy Bear here. Just grab that ringlet thing and rip it off.
Okay, he grabs a hold of it, starts pulling because they are bolted into the skulls. You know, so it doesn't come off real easy. So you know, tugging. No, Rahly can see him tugging on it. And no, I'm just kidding. It just goes. And then what's he commanded to do once he has it off?
I haven't told him to do anything yet. Just take it off. That's all I
Okay.
told him.
So you're hanging out down there with Wyndon and Salus's skeleton. You're like,
Oh yeah.
you're just
Great.
waiting. You're waiting.
There was no explosion.
Yeah,
So
you didn't hear
I
anything.
command Salus to go forward, and then I kind of creep up after her, just enough so I can peek around the corner.
Okay.
Just to see if he's got it or what's going on down there.
Okay, so we'll just move. I mean, if you move down close enough, you're going to be able to see that he's standing there with that ringlet in his hand that he
Okay.
pulled off of the had previously been bolted into Starsky's head.
Okay.
Yep, and nothing seemed to blow up. Nothing.
All right. Well, I command him to just stay there, and then I tell Salus to go down and pull out his ringlet thing.
Okay, so Salus
And
goes down.
and I tell him to kneel or whatever so she can reach it.
Yep.
And
Just climbs up on his back.
That's true.
That's a horrifying image, by the way.
Yeah, 'cause it is because she was a gnome, so it's a gnome-sized skeleton.
Gnome skeleton. Like,
Okay, she works at it for a while, but she gets it pulled off as well.
nothing happened. All right. Well, we know nothing happens after you died. Now that's still don't know for sure if something would happen when you're still alive.
yeah, we need a live person to take it off of to be really sure.
So I
there's
just
anyone
keep the
left.
zombies for now, of course, and we dispose of the objects. Just dump them there with that body, or I don't care.
Okay. All right. You just drop them there. Okay.
Well, somebody else wants them.
No.
Okay. Well,
So,
we know that at least after you die, they can be safely removed. We
Good news,
now
bad news
determine
scenario.
they can
Shit.
be removed while you're still alive. Would either of you care to volunteer? I can have one of the zombies pull them out of your head.
I'm good. Thank you.
I'm gonna pass.
All right.
As much as I really don't want this thing on my head anymore, I also don't want to have to go through the whole rigmarole of you giving me a heal. And imagine if imagine the shit I'd have to go through to revive me. I mean,
Yeah, you'd have
that's
to go through the rigmarole of the Raven Queen being mad at you.
Yeah.
You let a priest.
Speaking of which, guys, I'm a little
Yeah. I am on a very
tired
specific
from that.
mission here.
I don't like.
That's
I mean,
true.
I don't
want
want to. But if we get a spot where we could sit down, I could deal with a nice.
Oh wait, no, we did go to sleep. It's the morning. I forgot. Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
we went. Yeah.
Uh,
I don't know how much sleep Rahly got, but
yeah, I mean,
Well, it's mostly just getting the shit kicked out of me.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a little.
why don't we see
I
if
just
there's
feel
any
like
more,
maybe just need to sit down for
why
an
don't we see if
hour
there's
or
any
so.
more bugs in the immediate vicinity?
yeah,
Well, I guess
like over
we
here
could start
maybe.
recovering, and we could just keep a watch out for any trouble. I'm fine, so I could keep a watch out while you guys are resting.
Yeah,
And I can tell the zombies to be on alert and to wake me if there's an issue.
yeah. I mean, I guess I wouldn't mind a little short rest if we can get one.
Okay.
I mean, I don't need a rest really, but
Yeah, you guys
over
do whatever
here.
you want, and I'll just sort of be on guard, listening and looking.
yeah. And I and the zombies can assist you, so we can cover every direction here.
Okay.
Alright.
Now I will say
They'll
this.
moan if they detect anything.
That's a hell of an alarm.
Hey guys.
Well, Salus doesn't have anything to moan
Yeah.
with.
Yeah,
Ladder.
Jesus.
So she just kind of like hits the wall.
Clack 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 clack.
Now, don't forget down over here. There's those legs.
Yeah.
For
Yeah, maybe we should check that out first.
That's
Make
what
sure.
I was kind of thinking. Why don't we have Talon go in the lead for that, because he could see.
Did we do the hour rest or?
No, we have not yet done it.
No, this is before we.
All
Alright,
right,
I'll
well,
take a
Rahly, why
look.
don't you walk between the zombies? That way you won't.
I'll go take a look. I'm not gonna cast anything. I'm gonna stealth.
Okay, so give me a stealth. Nice. Okay, good.
25.
Okay.
It's not
So
bad.
you get down to there, and it reveals this. Let's see here.
No, there's more tunnels and shit.
Yeah, I figured. It's like
Yeah.
an anthill.
Nah, just sort of pop
Can
in.
you tell who that is?
See if I can check
Penetrated
this
one little
person out.
spot of it.
Okay, so you pop in, and you see that.
Mm.
Now, are you gonna?
I would like to inspect that body.
It's Morty,
Still
No.
dead.
Marty.
and there's like pieces of him that's missing and stuff like that. But as
How
you're looking,
hard would it be to remove the head from the rest of his body?
oh, not very. I mean, if you wanted to just whack it off. You could.
You need some sort of cool sword to do that, though. Probably.
That's true. That's true.
All of a sudden,
yeah.
shadows form around my arm, and Raven's Edge appears.
No, what you're supposed to say is, well, if I had a wizard that could show me where there was a cool sword that I could find.
Yeah, I whack off his head.
Okay, you're gonna whack off his head. I need you to roll me another stealth roll.
Okay.
Just curiosity,
Ugh,
why are you taking
11.
his head off?
I don't
Nice.
really want him to come back to life, and I'm trying to
He
separate.
doesn't
the head
want him
from
to
the
come
body.
back to life.
He doesn't like your guy. Morty's your dude, man. And you see what he's doing over here?
He
That's
doesn't actually.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing it now.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. All right, before anything happens, I just throw Morty's head at this.
Hold
'Cause
on.
Shit.
Yeah, you really needed to make that second stealth roll.
Yeah,
Okay, so there's going to be a couple of attacks on you here, right quick. And you know what? From here on out, because this has already happened, and everybody knows about the attack that occurred on Rahly, where they came jumping out of the fucking ground and got him. I'm going to make it now. You guys will get a perception roll to see whether or not it's going to be an actual surprise on you or not.
So I guess I'm rolling a perception, is what you're saying.
You're going to roll a perception. Just hit a 10. Okay, so
6.
We're so intent on mutilating Morty that
Yeah,
I know, and this is what you get.
it's fair. It's fair.
mutilating bodies is my job, damn it.
I have to point out though, at least he got to have his cool shadow stuff, give him his sword before it happened.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're coming out and they're going to try and grab you with their mandibles.
I mean, there's 4 of them.
Yep, there's 4 of them.
At least one is gonna hit me, I imagine.
Yeah, probably.
Does anybody know where Talon went?
Well, you guys sent me over here, asshole.
Okay, so here's 1. I think that's a
Misses.
miss, right?
Yeah.
2.
Miss.
That's a miss. 3. Oh,
No, that was so
almost a
close.
19.
That was a miss.
They all miss you,
They all
dude. These
miss.
guys can't hit with unless you're
Wow.
running away from them.
You got lucky, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah, because when those jokers get you in your mandibles, it's no joke.
No.
Are we re-rolling initiative or keeping the same order?
We're gonna re-roll this
Okay.
because I want to give you guys opportunities to get because the bugs on that got 18. They got pretty high. So, let me clear it. Okay.
Jesus Christ. These rolls, man.
All right. Let's see what kind of niche these guys got. 3. There we
Thank
go.
goodness.
There we go. See? All right, now let's just put the order in. But damn. Okay.
Okay. So,
So
I've
you're there watching.
got to know a couple things. First off, does Rahly have the sun sword still out?
Yes.
Okay. So, and how far does the light on the sun sword extend to?
60 feet.
Uh,
30 regular and then 30 dim.
Okay, so I can at least see this guy then. So I will shoot here.
Okay.
Oh my fucking god! Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Okay,
It
I will
happened.
attempt to shoot him again.
Yes, you will.
Okay, I hope
That hits. That
okay,
hits.
great. And then I will back the hell down here,
Okay,
and that is my
so
turn.
You did 22 to him. That's quite a bit. Okay. Ash.
No one's even telling me anything's going on. And
Well, I assumed that you came back down here.
I'm focusing
After all that.
on.
So at least you're down here, right? Because you were monkeying around with the skeleton, the zombies, and getting ready to you guys have been talking about, well, should we rest? And then
Yeah, I guess so.
Talon's like, well, I will go over here with my cool sword and make sure that nothing is there. Am I doing a good job?
No.
All right. Well, in that case,
Anything like me? Nothing at all.
pull out my monster manual because I don't remember the zombie stats.
Not great. I think
Not
it's
great.
the,
No. Okay, their movement's 20. All right, so I send them off on their merry little way. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. I also move up behind them, keeping them as a nice barrier between me and actually kind of behind this wall a little bit, giving me some extra cover. And then I will cast whatchamacallit, the chain comes screaming up out of the ground. Whatever the hell spell that is.
spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon, thank you.
Let's get your chain.
The attack of it's 22 on this guy closest to me for 12 damage.
Nice.
And there's the chain.
Nice.
So that's on this one right here.
Yep.
With the one I shot. Nice.
Control of it, and let's give it an aura because it looks cooler. Bloop. There it
Alright.
is. There you go. Okay, so it did. You hit it. Yeah, that definitely hits. Okay.
And then I kind of pulled myself, so I'm, getting as much cover as I can from those rocks.
Has spiritual guardians dropped by this point?
Oh yeah, you guys were talking
Alright.
and whatnot,
That's
and
fine.
getting stuff prepared. Although this bug here looks like it, it looks pretty rough already. So just so you know. All right, Rahly, it's like you're having flashbacks watching Talon get with those bugs down there.
Right. And I'm going to use my bonus action to create an Aegis around Talon. So any damage he takes will be reduced by 4.
Nice.
And then with my action, I'm going to pull out, I think it was a rod, or no, it's a ring. I think it's a ring of Scorching Ray that I haven't activate. That I'm going to send one at the one closest to me that's everybody else has been ganging up on.
Okay.
See if we can finish him off, and then go towards the next one in line.
Gotcha.
Da-da-da-da-da.
That hits.
So that's 18 for 6.
Now hold on before. Oh, there. It's dead.
Okay. And then next 2 will go to the next guy, just in my line of sight.
That guy right there. Yeah.
That's 15 for 6.
That hits.
And
That misses.
a miss.
Okay. Got it. All right.
And I'll step back.
Hey, Talon, man. There's bugs all around you.
I do not like these bugs. I'm gonna Raven's Edge motherfucker right over here next to me a couple of times.
For those who don't know, that means he's going to attack it with his sword.
Yes.
Raven's Edge.
14 hits, right?
Yes, 14
So
does
13
hit.
points, including 1 cold, if that matters.
Yeah, it does, actually. And which one were you going on again?
The guy right next to me, to the
next
left
you?
here,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. So 13, got it. Okay, yeah, that did damage to him.
And
Nice big old
then
shakunk.
24
Nice.
for another
Yes.
9, 3 of which is cold.
Yeah, that does it again. So another 9. Oops. Don't want to cheat him out of his health. Okay, there we go. Yeah,
so let
both
me-
of them. Good hits. Shunk, shunk. It's still up.
So let me ask a question.
Sure.
Because my Blessing of the Raven Queen does allow me as a bonus action to magically teleport myself. And at 3rd level, which I am above, I also gain resistance to all damage when I teleport using this trait. Until the start of my next turn. And I appear ghostly and translucent because, I'm fucking awesome and cool like that. But do I know if that would still prompt attacks of opportunity against me?
It does not. It's just like as if you're Misty stepping.
Okay, then.
Yep.
Fuck all y'all. I'm kidding.
Totally.
15, 20, 25. I appear right over here, ghostly and translucent. All of a sudden, the shadows just swirl around me, and I pop over into a new place.
And Morty's head's just laying on the floor.
I'm still holding it with my shield hand.
It's his new shield.
Fine.
like it.
So these bugs are pissed. And it's going to 5, 10, 15, 20. Davin's going to come over here and attack this zombie. And then these guys are going to get in the line.
Yeah, that's what I was also hoping for, that they couldn't fit in that little space more than one at a time, too.
Curse you for them not hitting you while you're in there and grabbing
I
all
got
of you.
so
Yeah,
lucky.
you got so lucky. Oh my god.
Yeah, it could have been like a free-for-all. Let's just tear this son of a bitch apart. Okay, so it's going to attack the zombie. It's 11 hit.
Okay. Oh yeah, no. Actually, it'll hit a zombie.
Okay, so make sure we got it here. Yep. So, okay, so this is the pincers. So it does 9 points of damage, 12 points of damage to it, and this is the acid from it. So it did a grand total of, whoa. Okay, so grand total of 16 points of damage to it.
Okay. It's still going.
And they're pissed.
Buggy Bear doesn't look like he's in very good shape, but he's still going.
Yep. And Wyndon, it's your turn, man.
All right. Kicking. There. Where's your jaw? Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, wow.
I'm going away.
I mean, that's effectively 3 straight natural ones.
Terrible natural one.
If you go to the
That's
second
it.
one and the first
3
one,
out of 4 rolls there would have been natural ones.
wow.
You're just pretty much creeped out in general. You're
that's
underground.
turn.
There's undead. There's bugs. It's just not good all around.
You
All right.
secretly want Helen to get eaten.
Not your wheel.
Yeah. All right, Ash, it's your turn, man.
Well, first I command the zombies to attack,
All right.
so they will. And let's see.
Is there a chain over here too? Is that what that is? Or
Yeah,
is that
that's-
something
Yep,
else?
that's one. That's my chain.
Yep, that's his spiritual weapon.
So they get a +3 to their hit. So here it comes. A
Dun, 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 dun,
16
that
for the
hits.
first one, and the
Yep.
next one will move up, and I'll make his attack at the same time. A 20 for the other one.
Yep, they both hit.
So their total damage then will be 1d6 plus 1, or in this case 2d6 plus 2,
Dun, dun,
because they
dun.
both hit. 7 total damage between the two, and then my chain will attack him from the backside. And I'll just re-roll that here.
Oh,
A crit
wow,
for
yeah.
18.
Nice.
I remember the days when you
Whoops,
couldn't.
I deleted the wrong thing.
Yeah.
The
Let me get
chain
your-
goes to.
Yeah, let me get your chain back. Hold on a second. It was such a great hit, you know?
The chain actually splintered, but it could be being a spiritual weapon. It came back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no doubt, huh? That sounds good. All right, there it is. It's back. You should have control still. Okay, all right. So.
And then I pop back around and get out of the way.
Gotcha. All right, Rahly.
Rahly is going to try to get like a line of sight between the zombies and Talon. He's then that chain and the dead Ankeg. And he's going to shoot a chilling touch or chill touch at the
Nice.
one closest to him.
Okay,
14 to hit
that hits.
and 6 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. And its movement is half, too, correct?
No, it can't heal.
This is this one. I got
I
you.
mean, not that it will, but that
I'm thinking of Ray of Frost or some shit like that. Okay, cool. All right.
frostbite.
Yeah, probably that.
I don't
one,
know.
too.
Maybe it is right. Some other cantrip. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. All right. Anything else?
Nope. He'll step back again. That's it.
Okay. Talon, you
All right.
hear, hey, what's going on? What's happening here? What's it? Oh, fuck. Nah, not again. That's
Well,
coming.
Just the head.
That's coming from the severed head.
Yeah, I
that's in
see.
your
I know
hand.
what it's coming from. Good news.
That's
good
awesome.
good news.
I like
that-
him this.
Excellent. You
Good.
found my servant.
Good news here is that for him is that I need to swap out some weapons. So I drop the head where it
So you drop
rolls,
the head and it goes, hey, ow! Man, I can still feel stuff, you know?
rolls a little bit. The shadows form. I'm holding the crossbow. I back up, stepping on Starsky's head. In the process, just crunch down on that, and then fire twice at this guy.
All right.
Did I roll the right thing? Yeah.
Oh, that hits.
18 for 14 on the first guy.
Yep.
Is he
Sure
still up?
enough.
Must
Yeah,
be nice to hit when you shoot
Oh, yeah.
stuff.
11 misses.
Ah, you
Maybe you should take the sharpshooter feat.
Yeah. All right, missed with the second.
No love, Wyndon. No love, man.
But even if they
Okay.
get through the zombies, they are just out of reach of me.
Yep. Okay, so I take it that's it.
That's it for me.
You're not going to run over and pick up Morty's head?
Nope, Morty's head's still lying down over here somewhere, rolled up against the side of the wall.
All right. Well, it's the bug's turns. All right, this one's going to come over and it's going to attack the zombie. So,
Now my question is, why were these bugs hiding, letting the little bitches eat this perfectly good immortal body? They could be feasting forever on this asshole.
Seriously.
well, like they know.
They're very wise.
Okay, that'll hit him.
Very wise, yes. So that hits the zombie, and it does. Dun, 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 dun. 6 and
Okay, that'll drop him to death, but he'll get his saving throw to see if he. So that would be.
There's the acid.
See, undead fortitude. DC is 5 plus the damage, so it'll be 11. So.
there's acid damage too, so 14.
Yeah, 6 plus 3. Yep.
Yeah, but the one that dropped him was the 6.
It only goes off of what drops him. You don't just
And you
pile
go
up.
to 0,
Mhm.
and you go to 0 hit points.
Gotcha.
It's all
Well,
part. It's
So
all
the-
part of the same attack, though.
Oh, okay.
Like the
that's
acid.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
Cool,
Please
that's even better. So 13. So then he don't have to worry about doing this again or anything. So, yep, he failed.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
He still can't. back up.
So that's it for the adventures of Huggy Bear are now gone.
Do you want me to just go ahead and delete him, or are you going to raise him again?
Yeah, I don't care. No, I'm not going to.
Starsky's still here. I kind of messed up his head.
I don't care about him either.
Okay.
The only bones I care about are old Salus's.
Old Salus's bones. Have we missed her?
Okay.
No.
I think it's probably been about a week since we last chatted with her. So.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
definitely
at
talk
least.
to her again. Okay, so the bugs
Glory.
move down the hallway.
So they kind of scream past Salus, so she'll get an attack of opportunity on that first one.
Yep, go ahead.
So that
They obviously don't
Yeah, actually,
take
that-
decomposing
This
gnome
guy will stay
skeletons
here
very
to fight
seriously.
Salus,
so
actually.
she got 22,
That hits.
and then so 1d6 plus 1 is only 3 points of damage.
Yeah, fuck him up, Salus.
Every little bit helps. You guys know this. Okay.
Oh
true.
yeah.
And so this guy's actually going to attack Salus. He can do that. So, and then that'll be the end of their turns. So the mandible attack.
Nice. Oh, that probably hits still though.
Yeah, that's
That does hit, yeah.
Yeah.
AC of 8 for a zombie. So
Okay,
I think Zala should easily be a 20.
yeah.
All
All right.
And the
That-
Got a small strike zone.
Okay, so grand total of 17 altogether.
17. All right. Still standing.
She's still standing. Sorry. All right. Okay. So that's the bugs. Hey,
Yep.
Wyndon, you see this big bug move over in front? It's like going towards Talon. So why don't you shoot the wall behind it?
That's what I'm thinking of.
A couple of times, yeah.
All right, here we go. Yeah,
There you go.
Here's that,
There it is.
and then one more.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's
it's
a shit ton
dead.
of damage there too.
It's dead.
There you go. He blew it
Sweet.
away.
I will back a little further down. Here. Okay, that's me.
Excellent. Okay, so Ash.
All right. So, of course, I have her attack. And an 8's going to miss, probably.
Yeah.
So then I have my weapon attack. A 17 hit.
Oh yeah, that totally hits, man. You got it.
All right, that's for 7 damage. And then I step out, hefting
Booga, booga, booga.
betrayer,
Oh, have we seen you use this yet? Or no?
carrying the betrayer. Yeah, I've used it once in the library thing.
Oh, right.
And I this long sigh, and I swing it around for a 26
Oh yes,
for just 6 points of damage.
but it looks cool when it happens.
It does look amazing when it happens, but unfortunately,
I love that it has like some product placement. You know, the
Presented by
presented
Nehru.
by Nehru.
This side is brought to you today by Evil Death God.
Nehru, if you'd like to be a sponsor.
Why not? Why not?
No.
No, at this time we'll sell our souls. It's good. We're down. All right. So I take it you're done for that?
Yep. And I'm locked in combat.
Rahly.
Raleigh's going to use a bonus action to change the Aegis from Talon to Ash, and then he'll
Oh, I forgot I had that.
cast another Chill Touch.
Well, you hadn't been hit, so
I know it's hard to hit.
nice. Another.
24 for 6.
Yeah, I got it. Cool. All right. And Talon.
I'm just gonna step down here to get a little bit of a better view of this guy, and shoot him twice. Did anything happen?
Nope.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Because I did it in my... I hit the thing in the equipment, not in the attack here. Sorry. 13.
That misses.
Yeah. Second attack is a worse. It's a 12.
I feel you, man.
That misses as well.
I had a pretty good run, actually. I can't complain.
You did. Okay. Bug's turn. Okay, who to choose? Okay, we're just gonna do if it's a 1 or a 2, it's Salus Zombie. If it's a 3 or 4, he's gonna come after you, Ash.
All right.
It's coming after you.
Mind.
Okay. Here comes his mandibles trying to grab. Ooh, that's gonna hit.
Oof.
Bam.
Just
you,
barely.
you got the Aegis on you too, so we'll have to.
What does that do for me?
It reduces it by 4, right? Right, Jared?
Reduces the damage by 4.
Yep. Okay. So here is the slashing damage. So there's 10, and then just the acid damage. There you go.
All right, and then I'm going to use my reaction.
Oh, so
I
that
can
should be
teleport.
reduced by 10 or by 4, though, right? So
Yeah, so you take 10 all day.
10
Yeah.
total. Okay.
That is pretty sweet where you can teleport now. So let the people who's listening to the podcast know what you're doing right there, Jers.
So basically, what I do is I place this shield on an ally, and when they take damage, physical damage, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage, it's reduced by 4 points, and then I have the option to use a reaction to teleport to them and make an attack that deals an extra 1d10 damage.
Nice.
That's
That's pretty cool. Is that, what is that? What feature does that come from?
This is
it's a Unearthed Arcana.
it's this what this
Call it art
stone
or origin.
Cool.
We'll have to look it up.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Stone sorcerer.
yeah, it's the stone sorcerer.
Stone sorcerer.
Neat.
All right, so I don't think I have regular attacks. I'm gonna do booming blade because it's the same modifier. I'll just have to fix the damage.
Okay.
Yeah, so 26 for. Let's see.
And don't forget your extra.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna do in a couple of rolls. So that's the regular weapon damage. Here's the extra force damage. Oops. And then another 5 for charisma or rather my dex and the magical weapon. So 10 damage altogether.
So 10, got it. Okay. All right, he's looking pretty bad, but he's still up. Okay, and Wyndon.
Oh, doesn't the bug get to go?
No, the bug went. That was
that's right.
that was a react. Yeah, that was a reaction that he gets to do that.
Bad. Okay, cool. Shoot at thing. It's regular shot here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's the wrong button, but it's the same modifiers, so it doesn't really matter. Yep. So cool.
It's dead.
Yep, I figured.
Yeah, that's.
It's dead, Jim. And then you hear, "Hey, could somebody pick me up? I can't see anything but the floor."
Oh, Morty.
How did you end up down there?
Well, Talon over there, he had me.
My crossbow accidentally goes off. Hold on. And is that a 19?
Yeah, it's a
that's
19.
Also,
man.
I crit on a 19 or a 20, so
Oh,
that's
nice.
20 points of piercing damage to the head.
So this bolt just goes straight through the head, sticks it to the floor. Morty stops talking.
Oops.
You really don't like him, do you, Talon?
I kind of just wanted to see what would happen.
So do I. So do I. Next time he comes awake, though, Salus is going to pull those bolts out and see what happens.
He doesn't have any.
He doesn't have
have
bolts
them.
on his head.
Oh, he doesn't have bolts.
Yeah,
So-
Morty did not have the head.
That's
Then
why I
I
don't
just
think we need
go
him.
collect the head and wander over to the body with it and the finger and start to put the puzzle together.
Okay, you can are you gonna reattach his head? Or
I mean,
kinda
I don't think I have to. I just lay it where it belongs. I'm assuming it will be attached by itself. So
yeah, eventually it will if you just leave it there. Okay, so so that's done. So now are you guys going to attempt to rest again here?
Yeah, now they could burst out of the earth, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So
Sure can.
there's actually a disadvantage to being in a more open space then. It's actually better to be in a narrow space because then we can kind of corral them a bit more.
I agree.
Yeah.
Does anybody have a handkerchief? I have a bit of Starsky skull on my boot and I cannot get it off.
Oh, here, I got that. He uses prestidigitation to clean your boots for you.
Thank you.
There you go.
So I say we should probably camp somewhere around here if you're going to try to rest. And those of us who aren't can kind of just be on guard around there.
yes, I think I'll take a
No,
little nap too. Just a quick one.
I don't mean to be the voice of dissent here. However, I think it is fairly obvious that our other companions are dead.
Yes.
Do we really need to continue
Yes.
down this path
Yeah.
for the...
Personally, I could care less. I mean, I got what I came here for. Yeah, rest of it's whatever.
Honestly, I mean, the only reason I would say yes is that besides, of course, the coat, and I roll my eyes with that, is that, I mean, these tunnels, for all we know, could lead to something useful. Who knows what we'll find down here. I mean, they've been
There's
attacking.
a storm outside.
Yeah, oh yeah, right. Don't forget the winter storm outside as well.
There is a blizzard stocking in upstairs right now.
So,
Okay, I just figured it was worth the discussion.
Yep, of course.
And it was well
I'm
discussed.
in agreement, though, that I think this is
Bullshit errand.
Our former companions are probably dead. Yes, that is.
If I were there, Rahly, I'd be all behind helping you find your damn coat. I'd tell you what. No loyalty.
I get no support.
No, none. It's not cool.
I totally help you find your coat or whatever.
Right.
And your wife.
Yeah. So you guys going to go over here into this hall? Is that what I'm hearing? You're going to go over there and try and hunker down?
Yeah, wherever they want to. I'm not gonna rest because I'm fine. I'll just be on guard.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all right over here, I guess.
Relax for a few minutes, but
Okay.
So, yeah, I'll just kind of stay around here.
Position yourselves how you're going to be in that hall.
All right. Right
And
there.
for now, I'm not going to. I'm just going to move the spiritual weapon out of the area.
which hall are we in?
I'm assuming this one right here, right?
We're just hanging out over here in the middle over
Just
here.
gonna hang out here. I think.
Okay. All right. Well, there's more. All right. There's more entryways right there. There's only 2.
Yeah, I mean that was what I was saying. But hey, if they want to rest there, that's fine.
Yeah, all right, I'll move in here.
I mean, they're
That's
coming
fair.
out of the ground, not down the hallways. So
Yeah,
True.
it doesn't really matter
I'll move over here.
unless you see a stone floor somewhere.
If they're going to get you, they're going to get you. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So who wants to give me a D20 roll?
For what?
Well,
I've
I
been
have
rolling
Salas
like
kind of
shit.
watching both ways
I mean,
here.
I'm on
She's
guard,
just
so if it's for
standing there,
perception, I'll do it. But if
head going left and right, left and right, left and
Yeah.
right. And if she sees something, she's gonna like.
I
She'll
nominate
scrape on the
Wyndon.
she got no vocal
Rahly,
cords.
Rahly, roll it.
She's a skeleton now, man. It's not a perception roll. It's just a roll and jump roll. Okay.
Oh,
cool.
okay, I got it.
Rahly rolled
that's
a
all.
13.
Yep,
Here's
that's all
how
I
did
needed.
that for us then.
Okay, so an hour goes by with nothing happening.
Cool.
Can I
there
roll
are-
a hit die?
During that time, Wyndon, you do hear like faint clicks and clatterings that come up through.
For Christ's sake.
Yeah, there was a one through the tunnels, but nothing that comes closer towards your area.
Okay. Great.
That's all I'm gonna do, though. I'm close enough. I got
Okay.
3 altogether.
Oh shit!
Another one.
You poor
Damn.
bastards.
I rolled a 1-2 on mine, but there you critted there. So.
Yeah, but
Wow,
still.
that was a bad series
Yeah, it was
of
not
rolls
great.
for us here.
Yeah.
Not good. Not good. Okay, so an hour goes by, and you guys are there. What are you gonna do?
Well,
We have a few choices left to go. We can continue over here where we see that they seem to be dragging bodies, and that may be where we are more likely to find this coat. Or we can head down this path, or the path down here, which is very narrow.
I choose the path of least resistance.
We go back then. Yes, I agree.
let's go this way. Since it seems like they are leaving a trail of bodies, let's go up this way for now.
That makes sense. Can I, I'll go over here again, and see if I can see if there's, try to check out the tracks, see if there's any, if this is where they've really been moving around a lot, or if this is,
Okay, go ahead and give me a survival roll for a tracking.
12. Not
There's
good.
a lot of traffic.
Yeah, plus we just had a fight over there. So.
Yeah, Yeah, there's a lot of traffic. So, I mean, it's going in each direction.
Yeah. I cannot tell.
Right? Okay. So, uh-oh. Refresh that. There we go. Okay, cool. Okay, so you're over there. And what about...
Well, I need someone with light to be over here so I can see. That would be Ash or the sun
I
soul.
actually give Salus the
Let's stick with you.
rock, and she's standing there with holding this rock,
Okay.
following you. Where are you? There you are.
Good.
She's following you with this
Really
red
great.
coin.
It's really, really great.
So as you move, she moves with you, kind of your shadow right now.
Lovely. Cool.
Winded.
You just said she can't speak.
That's
You
right.
just
I
you
did,
hear
I
this
did.
in your mind.
Yeah, you just you just think you hear her talking to you. Okay, so where are you guys going? What are you doing?
Well, do we see anything down this path before?
Oh yeah, let me reveal some of that area there. So basically, you see. Bloop.
Okay.
About up here.
Okay.
Well,
Lots and lots of choices.
yeah. What say we go down this one first?
I mean,
Now
I
you-
don't know. I feel like
Or
they're
I'll,
pulling this guy up further.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, I agree. Okay,
So
you're
it's
right.
one of
Let's
these
maybe
three.
go.
Oh, by the way, I'm sorry. Hold on a second.
Oh no.
What?
Yeah, that was totally my fault. Wait, let me get into the. That's where I want to go.
Who did you miss to bring out and kill us now?
Nobody yet.
So is Morty like reassembled or?
Yes. So when you guys come over there,
Oh,
Morty's
is that-
sitting on the ground. He's like,
Okay.
"Oh man, I tell you what, I got such a crick in my neck. It's pretty bad, man. Let me tell you. You know."
I believe I can help you with this.
Glad you're
No.
okay.
No, that's okay. I don't need. hey, Ash, help a brother out here.
It is not yet time for your death. You may
See?
stand.
Yeah, he just told you. See.
I'm having so much fun shooting Morty with crossbows. By the way,
And every time you
I mean,
do
the
so,
critting
you
his skull was
praise
fun, but it was still
Nabul's name.
more fun. Knocking him, hitting him in the chest, knocking him off the horse. That was still my favorite.
Okay, so there's Morty,
Hey, Morty.
and he's gonna stay by.
Okay,
He's
Morty.
staying by Ash. You know that
Fair.
guy shot me. Did you see that? It's like my head was there, and he just shot me. You saw that, didn't
Yes.
terrible.
It was an accident, and I can't even get it out. I just start chuckling to myself.
you? So, are you guys gonna go in a group? Or
Oh yeah, we should
send
definitely.
send somebody head to scouts?
Well,
So Morty's gonna walk in front of Salad, or
I
there.
will remind you of this. When Talon was walking around, it isn't until he got all kinds of like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna chop his head off and whatnot, that the big guys came around and jumped
Want me
on.
to stealth ahead a little bit then?
Sure, yeah, go ahead.
I mean, it worked for me last time. What could go wrong? Are we gonna get on this path down here?
Yeah,
Is
let's
this
go
what
with
we're
the big
thinking?
one here for now.
So I tell Morty to
Alright.
stay with Salus, and of course Salus is staying with Wyndon. So
Excellent. Okay.
All right.
So wherever Wyndon goes, you can just assume those two are.
Got my entourage. It's great.
Yeah. So go ahead and move Talon.
Hold on, I'm doing my stealth roll first.
Yeah, yes, I definitely need that. Yeah, oh, look at that.
There you go. That's more like it.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
That's
okay.
a good old fashioned. What's my name? I almost call myself Ravenclaw. Raven Guard.
Ravenclaw.
I studied how to be stealthy in a book.
Better than those Hufflepuffs.
This continues
You're a lot worse than a Hufflepuff.
down a serpentine path.
So Slytherin then?
Well said, sir. Well said.
All right. Well, I mean, we're in for copper, in for gold, as they say.
I was just gonna say that. There you go. Okay.
Yeah, I'm moving down here. Jeez, Louise. I should have expected this. Do I see that body?
Yep.
I have discovered another dead body. We appear to be going in the right direction.
Well, that's one way of thinking about it.
Yeah. I'm assuming it's like Hansel and Gretel. We're just gonna follow the trail of dead bodies.
Dead bodies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a house made out of corpses.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Let me get back to the Okay. So you get up there. What are you doing? You keep going. What's going on?
I'm getting nervous now that I'm up here. Yeah, I'm gonna sneak over here and check this body out.
Okay. You can tell that that's Turner.
Turner.
Not Turner. Anyone but Turner. No.
You think Hooch is okay?
Oh, I hope
your first problem was you guys named them.
You got to wait until they're so old before you name them, right? Isn't that?
Technically, Turner's the
okay.
only one who came with a name, and we named the others.
Yes,
Yes,
that's right.
That's true. You guys went running off. Turner was the only one with a name.
Did you have names for the other ones, or were you gonna make them up on the fly?
I was totally going to make them up on the fly.
Yeah, okay. So we really just helped you out.
Yeah, you did. That's why they stuck.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
All right, I'm gonna try to do a little tracking over here and see if I can tell any movement or which direction they may or may not have gone.
Okay. And Morty's like tugging on Wind and Sleep. Hey, what the hell's going on up there, man? What's going on? I don't understand.
Not great.
Is there more of them bugs up there, man?
Well, probably. I mean, yeah,
Oh,
Probably.
That sucks.
it's not great.
Can you shut him up, or I will shoot him with another crossbow bolt?
I think we were supposed to be quieter. I think
Oh yeah, my bad, man.
Yeah.
There's lots of tracks still.
Mm.
It's nothing that it's really hard. These are very well traveled, so
Yeah, I get it. It was just worth a shot. It was worth a shot.
Oh, totally worth a shot.
Silverwolf would have had a higher.
He's dead. He's dead, Adam. He's not gonna be back.
He's dead. His family's dead. His friends are dead.
Take a look down here. All right, well, let me just take a quick peek up here before I use my movement. I don't know where to go. I'm going to go down here because that seems to be off the map on the other side. So.
You get a distinct feeling that that leads to someplace off the map.
I'm going to walk.
You
All of
feel
a sudden, there's an invisible force field preventing me from moving any further.
you feel the cold and the snow from the blizzard that's upstairs. All right.
I'm going to head down here.
Okay, so you get down there.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
jeez. Gross.
Rahly's coat is probably here. But I do not want to get any close.
Rahly comes running up. You see my coat? You see my coat?
I'm sure it is in that pile. I am 100% positive.
You start to smell that same stench, gasping.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Can I make another check to see if I can see it?
go ahead and give me the perception. Well, first, give me the 100 roll.
So these are
18.
like acid bug hoarders.
Yeah, right.
Show on TLC.
Yep. Okay, excellent. Okay, so now give me the perception roll.
The next hallway is just going to have like 1 million fucking cats.
Sometimes they mix it up. Sometimes it's acid bugs who hoard, and sometimes it's hoarders who just hoard acid bugs. So
There
Sometimes
is-
they just drop acid. So
Yeah.
Ba-dum-bum.
Wow, this place is
There.
incredible.
Perched upon the top of this heap of stuff mixed amongst the other belongings of other people and other victims and some of your recent friends is a Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Friend.
Yeah. Excellent. All right, he's gonna kind of take a deep breath into his elbow. When somebody farts, and you're just trying to survive, and go in after it.
Okay. Now this is what ends up happening. I'm gonna give you an advantage on the roll for your crook thing, but it's difficult because it's sort of like you ever been to the dump and you're just like trying to.
Oh yeah, no. Well, so this is before he went in. You get one good breath, and
yeah. But it's still
it's like before you go in though, Ash will reach out and say, "Nerul will guide you to your destination."
That's pretty good.
You get a 1d4.
Right, awesome.
Usually that means death, though. Right?
Give me
it's a little unsettling.
Give me a con saving throw
with a d4
and advantage.
Michael, what was the name of that? Oh wow, double 20s.
Dude, you get it. You put it on.
What was the name of that trash monster that almost killed?
Do I see anything else noteworthy in there? Anything that looks like it's of higher quality?
Nothing that you would say of higher quality, but there's a bunch of average quality and then a bunch of like busted up quality shit. I mean, if you were looking for something in particular, I would allow you to roll and see if you see it right there and then have a chance to pick it up. Although, even with being in here and making the rolls that you made, your eyes are stinging.
Oh yeah, no, he's not going to spend too long. It's not anything in
I don't
particular.
know how to pronounce that, but one of those things pop up.
He's looking for like anything that catches his eye, whether it's rare or look like it was of a decent quality, whether it was weapon or tchotchke or whatever. But if he doesn't see anything, he's just gonna go.
You notice a couple of things that you saw on like Turner and Hooch, or I'm sorry, Turner and yeah.
Hooch was the other.
Hooch was the other guy. Yeah, that's right. Okay,
so the only one we haven't seen so far, I should say, the only one we have not seen so far seems to be the hobgoblin. I do not remember his name because I remember that I am now racist with hobgoblins and orcs.
Well, D'Artagnan we haven't seen yet.
Yeah, we haven't seen the Doppelganger or Trent. Shit, we haven't seen Trent.
Good old Trent. We gotta save Trent. He's a good friend of mine.
I wouldn't mind just leaving.
Haven't we accomplished our task here? I mean,
we accomplished the task. We found the coat.
We discovered.
Let's take like a 2-minute walk down this hall.
This hall of certain danger and doom.
Or
2 minutes. Quick, in and out.
The world would be afraid of danger and doom. Makes perfect sense.
This is not
totally on brand.
Quick adventure, 20 minutes of fun, in and out. It'll be great.
Your insults mean nothing. I have a very specific task, and it does not mean hanging out here with acid bugs and trash chutes.
No, I was against going down there, but now that you don't want to, I want to.
As soon as you go down there, this bug just, as soon as you come into view, this one just barrels at you. We are going to roll for initiative, though, but it just barrels. So,
I bet those eggs make great omelets.
I'm sure
you have to break a few to find out that.
Oh God! Really? Did you go there?
Well played.
God, I'm rolling just crappy initiative.
Yeah, might have been shit too.
So are they. So okay.
Oh, there we go. Now I finally got a good one. I'm not in a position to hit anybody though.
No, it's pretty much.
But at least I'm fairly close.
The mano stuff.
I can get over here.
Okay. Let me move that up and out of the way. I'll move that over. Okay, so Talon, You hear Rahly going, "Yeah, pussies!" And, oh shit, a bug.
No, it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
He pulls out a broom out of nowhere. And...
so what are you
I
doing?
don't have
there?
a rolled up newspaper.
I told you we should have left, and I run over here and shoot this thing with my crossbow a couple times.
There you go.
The heavy one, that is.
That is
23 for 9 points. And 14 for this dude.
That actually hits.
All right, for 6 more. So 15 altogether.
Got it.
I've got just enough movement. I can move back another step here.
Rahly.
Actually, I think I have more than enough movement to move that far, but you get the idea.
All right, Rahly.
Right. I'm going to
I have
cut
kind of
this
clogged up the
motherfucker
war.
with my sword.
Get him.
Booming blade. Oh,
Wow. There you go. Natural 20, that motherfucker.
Unfortunately, that was a double click, and I can only roll it once. So it's the
Oh,
17.
no. I didn't see the first one.
17 hit though.
Yeah.
But not all. Look at all that damage below.
Yes, look at it. But it did
Right? 15 points of damage, and as I'm attacking, I yell to Ash. I'm like, Ash, slap yourself! And then see if he does. I don't know if this will work. I figure I'd give it a shot. Actually, I can't see him anyway. So I'm going to cut the thing, and I'm going to try to run away again.
Okay. Let's give it its attack of opportunity. Dude, when you run away, they are on point. They're like, "You're not running away from me." So,
Seriously, huh?
Are you gonna do a shield? Would that help you in this situation?
Shield would, my AC would be 23.
Okay,
he'd
so
still
it
get-
would hit you. Okay, so it's gonna hit you with its mandibles. Trent appreciates it. I'm just gonna tell you that right now.
He's going to be dead.
Yeah, Trent's dead. let's face up to reality here.
Yeah, it's time to face
Okay,
that.
and then the acid with that. So 11 points altogether, and he has you in its mandibles.
We are totally destroying these eggs if we get out of here alive.
Oh
though.
God, yeah, we are done.
Oh, for sure.
Next.
Okay.
Then with my bonus action, as he's got me,
It
I'm gonna
could take 2
transfer
years
an
for these things to
Aegis
hatch. I know.
Talon.
What, hold
Sorry.
on. Sorry.
Good. I'm still upset with these eggs.
I'm gonna transfer my Aegis to Talon because he's closest.
Gotcha.
With, my bonus action.
Okay.
And I'm done.
All right. That would be you, Wyndon.
Yep. All right, up here.
You can squeeze past him.
Yeah. All right. Yay. I'll shoot him. Yeah, sure. Of course. Why not?
Miss.
Yeah, all right, there we go.
Ooh.
That's something.
Oh, there it is.
Nice.
Unfortunately, that's all my movement. So I'm
That-
stuck.
well,
there.
fortunately,
dead.
that was enough to kill it.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
all right.
Sweet.
Okay.
All right. Raleigh's gonna scamper right to his feet and go check out these eggs.
Burn them
Yeah.
all.
There are a bunch of eggs in there. They're not as big as they look either, though.
Sure.
They're big size, though. You know, they're like, I don't know.
Take
I'll
out
start
the
shooting at 'em.
lightsaber and start
Yep.
hacking those things to shit, man.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. Check the room, make sure that's all that's in there, and then he's just hacking up some baby bugs.
And you destroy all the eggs. It appears that this is just a egg room. There doesn't appear to be anything else in there.
That was just a nanny.
Yeah, easy breezy. Let's go find Trent.
Okay. So you
Trent's
guys
dead, baby. Trent's dead.
Instead, you guys going to continue exploring the rest of the cavern then?
Sure.
Okay, so what we'll do is we're going to go ahead and we will stop right there.
Yep.
We're 4 minutes away from quit time, and I know Michael's got a hard quit time tonight. So we can pick right back up there next time. And there is still Hooch. Now, granted, you didn't find Hooch's body. You found Turner's body.
Yeah.
So Hooch is unaccounted for. Trent, Alfor, and Dartenganger.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those guys are still unaccounted for.
Fucking Darnganger's gonna be the only one left alive.
I know, right?
It's possible. You never know. You never know.
Trent is alive. like he might die just as we get to him, but right now he's alive.
The last thing he sees is us walking slowly toward him.
Yes.
Right. Like eating a
Dramatic
sandwich. Be like, oh man,
music
I'm so
playing
glad
in
we
the
stopped to make
background.
these.
Well, there's one of the big bugs with its mandibles right around its neck going, don't come any closer, I'm going to do it.
I got a shot.
All right.
Let
Hey,
him have the
Shoot
sweet
the
release.
hostage.
Hey, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to this episode 37 of Return to the Bandit Kingdoms, where we've gotten back our Rahly. So the party is all together once again and still in the depths of these, if you guys didn't know, are called NKEGs. I just call them big-ass fucking ants. So that spit acid. But yeah, so thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it as always. Let's go through the roll call of everybody. Steve.
Yes, thank you, because I have nothing else to add.
There
Hi,
it is.
guys. I'm Steve.
Michael.
And I am Michael. And during the course of this game, I did create 2 more rowboats.
Ooh,
Nice.
get the bigger
Oh,
picture. Get the bigger picture.
Oh,
So
sorry. Yeah, I'm looking at it on the bigger picture, but no one else
Created
is.
2 more rowboats.
nice.
Awesome.
So
Oars are
That's awesome.
currently
There.
drying, so
you gonna send those to me? I'm gonna send you a list, Michael.
yeah.
All righty. Jairus, go ahead, man.
I'm Jairus. You can check me out here on Tuesdays or here on Fridays, where I run Ravana with Will and Adam and some other fucking guys. And check it out. It's a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun. I don't know if you guys have a lot of fun listening, but yeah, I don't know.
Of course.
Last
It's here
episode was
on
a
Friday
fun
nights, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Adjust to your time zone accordingly.
Yeah, last episode we had a really detailed plan.
Let me guess. It felt as shit, right?
I'm not even sure we attempted to follow it.
It's like, and break. And then what's everybody
Yeah.
do? Whatever the hell they wanted.
There were only 3 of us because Will was at Genghis Khan.
Yep.
And we wound up splitting the party 3 separate ways.
Good move.
Technically, you actually split it 4 ways. Even though Will wasn't there,
That's
you still
true,
sent
because
him
we did
in
send
a whole other direction.
Yeah,
There you
it's
go.
true.
Yeah, 3 players, 4 splits.
Nice.
But
nice.
it worked
Right now,
out
we're
as
also alive.
well as it possibly could have.
Right.
Yes, of course. Of course.
Like the roles, even the roles that didn't suit you, seem to work out in your favor. You got very lucky.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now, still in this fortress, my character, Alistair Grant, no one knows he's there still. So worst case scenario, I just walk out the back door.
There you go. So that's a nice segue.
Seriously, you've got a few handfuls of gold, thousands of gold worth of magical items,
Yeah.
and no one even knows you're there. Just like quietly walked up to the vault without encountering anybody.
Yeah.
You son of
So
a-
good luck, guys. Good luck. Anyway, I'm Adam. Again, you know where to catch me here. Tuesday night, 9, Friday night at 8. And then also check out YouTube/Mr. At Home PL for old episodes of Ravana. Although I didn't put last week's episode. I got to put last week's episode of Ravana up still. Old episodes of Return to the Bandit Kingdoms. I'm actually just slightly ahead of the game with those. I posted last week's earlier today. And also my old web series, The Reset Switch. And I've got technically two web series. One is an upcoming one, a superhero themed called Super, which we've started pre-production and also filmed a little bit of already. And another, which is a behind-the-scenes look / how to make your own web series for like really little money. And the most recent episode just was posted yesterday, which talks about equipment that you would need to make a halfway decent production.
So could this be done for free or
I mean, nothing's for free, man.
pawn shop money? Or
This is America. It depends. I mean, it depends on really the camera that you want. You
sure.
can use. I mean, today you can use your cell phone. and you can get a halfway decent quality if you want. I'd recommend some other items, which you can see on APB Film School at YouTube/Mr. Adam PL. We're not giving anything away for free unless you actually go to YouTube and watch it for free.
Indubitably.
It's a small time investment.
Yeah.
See, I gotta say, every time I hear all the shit that Adam's got going on, I feel like such a bitch when I complain about I didn't do an episode of Down Roll.
For a month and a half.
I know, right? Yeah. But so I, of course, am Will DM. I'm the marvelous DM of the Return to the Bandit Kingdoms. As you heard, I also play in Ravana. Coming shortly, probably it will be in March. I just don't know if it'll be mid or end of March. Will be another stream coming on Wednesdays.
Whoa, right here on Wicked
Right
Studios
here.
LLC?
You got it.
What?
Yeah. It's so, the project is so super hush hush right now. I don't even have a name for it.
Is that because you haven't figured it out yet?
Yep. But we got the cast together, and we're getting together tomorrow with starting of all the finalizing and putting things into place. So,
And it's an all new cast.
all new cast.
Fun stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, we're all going to be replaced pretty soon.
No, you guys are irreplaceable. Trust
My
me.
robots.
Dun dun dun.
Doo-doo-doo. But yeah, so that'll be starting up. Like I said, it'll either be mid or end of March. And coming up, there was we had the little preview at the beginning of the show towards the end of March as well.
March 23rd, I want to say.
23rd. It was. I was going to say 24th, but I think you might be right.
I think it's 23rd.
It is the 23rd.
It is the 23rd. March 23rd will be the epic charity stream, of which we kick off way early in the morning.
Yeah. So let's hope it's entertaining, guys.
Yep, it's the all Greyhawk streaming channels. It's us, Lord Gasumba, the Greyhawk channel, and there's a fourth one in there somewhere.
Is there? I don't think there
I
was.
I
I
think
think
there
it's
is.
Lord Gasumba twice.
And somebody goes twice, right?
Oh, does
It's
it really?
us, Lord Gasumba, Greyhawk Channel, Lord Gasumba.
Well, we might be surprised because he's got a bunch of
I'm
different things he's working on.
Things
as far as
surprise me
people.
all the time.
Right, exactly. So all I know is when we start, which is 8:00 Eastern time.
Yeah.
So
get up early. Set your alarm clocks.
Yeah, 8:00 Eastern time. All proceeds that are generated during that go to St. Jude's Children's Hospital, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun one. So we got that coming up, and I'm sure there's other stuff that I'm forgetting, but it's late, and I'm sure you, the viewers,
You're
would
gonna
like
have a
it.
new down roll pretty soon, right?
Shut the fuck up.
On
Yes.
that note, we will see you
Eventually.
guys next
Yeah.
week here on Wicked Studios LLC.
Yes, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it. Have a good night.
Good night.
Peace out.
See ya.